Wisconsin sports without a filter.
What you talking about, Father Time? What?
Kyle Wallace,
Winning is the only thing that actually does matter.
Ben Brust.
So they can't execute the way they want to play offensively.
This is Kyle and Brust
Did you call us idiots?
Yeah.
on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
Away we go on a Friday. Kyle and Brust. Alex Strouf in for Ben Brust, your cousin sub of the day, alongside Kyle Wallace. Seacat running the show for us. 800-990-3776 is the Cardinals talking text line your way into the show. With us until 5 o'clock this afternoon. Hello, Kyle.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm trying to send you guys some a clip
Oh.
that I.
So you're doing work at 2:01 that you could have done at 1:35?
No, the clip. I just saw the clip recently. I was in the bathroom. I
Oh,
saw the
thanks for
clip.
that information. That's always
No,
good.
it's just. Oh, I wasn't doing what you tried to accuse me of doing, or insinuate, not accuse me.
I didn't
Insinuate.
accuse you of
No,
anything.
you tried to insinuate something. Oh, thanks for letting me know. We didn't know
You
that.
said you were in the bathroom. I said, thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, but
I didn't need that detail. Regardless of what you were doing in said bathroom, I didn't need that detail. That's all I was insinuating.
Okay, cool. Thanks, buddy. How you doing, Strouf? Welcome back.
You already asked me that question. I'm good. I'm good. It's good to see you.
I've gotten a lot of you lately.
What do you mean?
I-
We did a show last Thursday together, 8 days ago.
Yeah,
We did a show together at the golf outing, which was
2
two
weeks
and a
ago.
half weeks
Yeah,
ago.
Yeah,
And now today.
yeah. The rest, 1, 2, 3. Every week you get Alex Strouf.
But
My dose of Strouf.
I don't produce the show anymore, so you used to see me for 20-plus hours a week. Now you see me maybe 4 hours a week. Isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, I've been getting yelled at a little less.
By baby girl?
No, by the producer.
Oh, because he's a kitty.
He
I
gets
mean,
caught-
He doesn't
Wow.
get back at you, which
you-
I'm going to coach him up on.
You know how many times you go in my ear? You are stupid. I'm going to do this to you, and you are this and that. I'm like, damn, Strouf, this is aggressive. This is a hostile work environment. I got Ben Brust in
Well,
here.
yeah, when you're being
talking
an
crazy.
ass, I'm going to tell you you're being an ass.
Kitty Cat over here.
Kitty
Sea-Cat-
Cat's not there yet.
No.
He's going to get there, though.
No, Sea-Cat's
Sea-Cat,
he's a better.
I need you for a moment. I know you're working on the video side of things real quick, though. Is Kyle occasionally an ass? Yes or no question?
Obtuse, yes.
That's not the
An
question. That's not the
Ass,
question I
no.
asked.
Thank you. Obtuse.
You use the word occasionally.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a lot more than occasionally. It's kind of
Whoa.
identified as.
Yeah,
Whoa.
he's not.
it's
taking
kind
your
of a
side here.
core, part of him.
What? That's crazy. I wake up every day and I always try to be good to other people. I tell C-Cat every day before I leave, C-Cat, what do I tell you every day?
Bye.
Have a good night.
Now he playing. Now
I
he
don't know.
playing.
What do you say? Have a good night.
Every day, before
Kyle.
I leave, I open up that door, and what do I say?
See ya. You whip the door open very fast,
All right,
which
C-Cat,
always
I see you,
alarms
thank
me.
you. I say, all right, C-Cat, thank you, see you.
Okay.
Exactly. It
I
comes
say
from the
thank
heart.
you. Every day I
that's
say
a
thank
measure
you.
of being a good human being.
I
is
show appreciation.
You're.
I did it to you, too.
Can we talk about how much of a weirdo you are?
No, I'm not very weird. Just
So I was listening to
Human
Kyle
being.
and Brust when you were both in, I don't know, maybe a week and a half ago now.
Mhm.
And you had a conversation about eating lunch in conference rooms,
Oh,
which,
yeah, which I
as
do
you
not
know, I'm very guilty of.
I am no longer guilty of it.
I'm not really either because I'm not in a conference room with you at 1 o'clock every day anymore. But I was very guilty in my 2.5 years producing the show. I'm busy. Then it's, oh, crap, it's 1 o'clock. I got to eat something. So I'm eating while we're prepping. Anyway, in a conference room. So I am, hand up, very guilty of that. You, hand up, have been very guilty of that in the past. Ben did what? He snitched on you?
Yeah, Ben
He told our director of facilities?
Yeah, he told somebody I was scared of them, and then he told them that I eat in there, and I said, bro, you eat in there as well, more than I do.
Yep.
And he just giggled and laughed because he's Ben Brust.
So today, myself, C-Cat, and you are getting ready for the show. So we go to the conference room we often go to. One of the two we kind of flip between. I'm sitting in there. C-Cat's sitting in there. You come in at about 1:01, and then you're gone.
Yep.
And I say to C-Cat, hey, I know you and I both need to get some lunch, so let's get through this.
Which
so we
I
can
don't
grab
understand
something.
why y'all would need to get lunch when y'all both got here at 11, but continue on.
I got here at noon, but that's neither here nor there.
That makes it
I wasn't
worse.
hungry.
It makes it worse. You weren't hungry at noon, but you hungry at 1?
I was hungry at 1:30.
You
yeah.
should have known you was going to be hungry.
Well, I wasn't hungry.
You preemptively pack a lunch or you preemptively eat. But
yeah, but I
continue.
wanted something. It was Friday. I didn't want to. Like, I have turkey wraps I could have made. I don't want that.
They got BOGO at the Q.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know what you're having for dinner, clearly.
Hell yeah, dinner and lunch. You may see me with it on Sunday if I got leftovers.
So today we get to, I don't know, what do you think, Cat? Probably about 1:10, and finally I'm like, where the hell's Kyle?
Yeah, 10 minutes late.
And then you walk in strolling, you're chewing on something, and you go, sorry, I had to warm up my lunch.
Steak wrap.
And I said, okay, are you done? And you said, well, no, I can't eat in here.
I sure can.
So then you're in and out for the next 5 minutes, walking out, taking a bite, walking back in.
Yep.
You're a very odd individual, and you're doing this. So you'll come in, you'll give one sentence of contribution to the show sheet, and then you'll walk out for another 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you're back after 2 minutes, chewing something, add a sentence, probably say something unrelated to what me and C-Cat are talking about.
Yeah.
And then leave the room again.
Yeah, I can't
And then
eat in
finally you had enough. You said, you're right. I need to pay more attention. I said, Kyle, I want to leave at like 1:35 so I can go
and
find
I
a
wanted to
bite.
respect your time.
So then you made the move of pulling so the chairs in our conference room are on wheels.
Yep.
And you made the conscious decision to roll out one of the chairs.
You're into the hallway.
Not down the hallway to the lunchroom.
No.
Just directly next to the door of said conference room where you continued to eat your lunch.
Yeah, because I felt like at a point, like I said, well, the courteous thing of my teammates to do is, hey, Kyle's eating lunch right now. Maybe we should just go out in this big-ass office space where there's so many spaces to eat and just have our show prep there. But instead, you guys would rather just be anti-Kyle and sit in there and watch me go back and forth. And finally, after you guys guilted me and talked about me, I said, okay, well, let me just sit here. And I also offered, and you took some of my food.
You guys, what did I do?
You didn't offer to come out in the hallway and say, okay, Kyle's eating here. Let's just move the meeting out here. You could have did that, but instead you were being selfish and focused on you, as typically you do. And I had to move a chair into the hallway and eat my food.
C-Cat.
Yeah.
And you don't think he's an ass. Did you hear what he just
Yeah.
said?
That was
He just said I was being selfish by doing the normal routine of the show. Of sitting in the conference room and talking with the producer of the show about what we're going to do on the show. And you called me selfish for
You
that.
could have made an adjustment because you could tell I was very hungry. I was very busy. Unlike y'all, I've been here all day, okay? I'm hungry.
Run me down hour by hour.
You said what?
Run me down hour by hour.
what were you doing?
prevented you
What
from
prevented
eating
you?
beforehand?
We had a whole hour meeting before that.
Oh, then why were you hungry? You could have eaten at 11. You knew you were going to be hungry.
I was in the middle of editing video.
Oh, but you knew you were going to be hungry, Kyle.
No, I was in the middle of editing video at 11. I was in the middle of doing video stuff at 10, and then at 9 o'clock I was in the middle of doing stuff too.
Yeah,
I was working from 9 until 12:20.
But you knew you were going to be hungry.
Yeah, but not 3 hours in advance. I didn't realize it was going to take me that long to complete the projects that I had to do.
Time management problem.
No,
Interesting.
it just takes.
That's certainly what it sounds like.
It takes a
You
while.
coulda eaten
And I'm
during
the
the
selfish
meeting.
one.
Yes, you could have just moved out to the hallway, but that's neither here nor there. It's over. My belly is full. I was so courteous because when you said you wanted to be out by a certain time, I moved the chair closer so we can be a little bit more efficient.
Yeah, you could have just. By the way, that's defeating the purpose. By the way,
No, it's not. I'm
you
outside the
used a
hallway.
chair from the conference room.
No, it's
They
not.
don't want you eating on the furniture
No,
in the conference room.
Yeah, but they don't want you in the spilling crumbs on a table on a carpet. So no. So it's all good. It's cool. I just understand that I'm the only person that's courteous and considerate around here, which is on brand. I understand where I work at. I understand the environment I'm in.
You're the only person.
I assume
that's
Christian
courteous
would
and
be a little
considerate.
bit more considerate, but I see he's basically a follower, just like he's not the lead cat. He's just a
What
follower.
are you talking
cat.
about? I'm
saying
a creature of habit.
a creature
He's
of
following
habit.
the routine that's established.
We bounced around the rooms multiple times.
Not recently.
Yeah,
It's been in that same room every day.
Maybe this week.
Yeah, that's called routine.
We got kicked out that room earlier this week.
When our meeting was over.
I kicked you out. That's right. I did. I had
Yeah.
a meeting in there,
See,
actually.
I tell you,
I kicked you out. That's
I'm
true.
the only honest person around here. I'm the only transparent person around here.
Oh, transparent might be the wrong word.
Oh, I'm so damn transparent.
You're
I'm
too honest
transparent.
occasionally. I'll give you that part.
Yeah, I am very honest.
Thus, what leads to me calling you an ass,
Yeah, I'm very honest.
which I do firmly believe. Doesn't mean I love you any less.
And you know what's crazy to me?
What's crazy to
Before
you?
we get into the meat and the bones and meat and potatoes of this show, is that you get considered being called the jerk for being honest with people. But then,
Sure.
but they prop up Abraham Lincoln as being Honest Abe. So do you want me to be Honest Abe or do you want me to lie to you? What would you prefer?
Do you believe that he was rude? Or do you
Abraham
think he was
Lincoln?
just honest?
He was just honest.
He wasn't rude.
That's why he became president.
That's the
because he's
difference
honest.
between you and him.
How do you know, Mister? I was around in the 1840s.
You
and
just
50s.
said you didn't think he was. I just asked you.
I didn't think he was rude, but I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not rude either.
You just called me selfish.
Well, that's
2
not,
minutes
that's
ago.
Not, that's not
just
being rude,
because
that's being
just
honest.
because I didn't change the routine and our schedule, the plan for this show.
Okay, you know what?
Because you didn't time manage correctly.
Maybe that's crazy to me that the man who came in at 12 o'clock is telling me about time management. That is wild.
My shift started at noon.
Your shift started at noon, but if your shift starts at noon, your lunchtime isn't until halfway through. So you shouldn't be eating lunch until after the show.
Okay, so when Tori Lowe joins us at 4 o'clock, that's when you want me to eat?
Sure, go right
That's when
ahead.
you want me to eat?
I mean, typically you have to bump it, so you should be eating lunch at 5.
Well, that's when the show's over.
Well,
and then
you'll
I
be
get to
here-
leave for a few hours.
Yeah, but you're leaving before you do the tonight?
Well, yeah, it's an 8:38 p.m. first pitch.
Oh, okay. All right.
So pregame coverage on WTMJ will start at 8 o'clock. I'll probably get out of here around 12:30.
Okay.
So,
Well, you could have ate 5, or you could have ate before you came.
well, I'm going to eat dinner at like 6.
a normal person would have ate before they came.
I don't appreciate your judgmentalness.
I'm not being judgmental. I'm being direct and honest with you. Anybody that comes in to work at 12 typically eats before they come in.
You
to
know,
work
something
because
I
that's
have learned
lunchtime.
about you over the years is nobody tries to analyze and change other people's workloads and work routines quite like Kyle Wallace.
No, I like people to be
You
efficient.
have a thought on everybody in this building's workload and how they manage their time. You have a thought on anybody in the building.
Potential. I mean, not anybody. It's way too big. I don't know what a lot of people do. I don't. At this point now, there was one person who used to work on our side, and then all of a sudden, I go on vacation. I come back. He on a different side. I'm like, wait. I said, what? When did this happen?
Yeah. Nosy.
What do you mean nosy? I got a new desk mate
Where?
sitting across kitty corner from me.
Oh.
Yeah,
How are they?
quiet. Actually, it's two different worlds.
Mm. Mm.
Two different worlds.
That's my fiance who we're referring to, by the way, just for the record. There you have it.
CK said nobody cares who that is.
Yeah, no, he's right. He is right. But we were gonna lay in the punch eventually. Anyway, all right, let's get into trade deadline talk. Niger Morgan, T. Plush, going to join us at 2:30 on the Yingling Legends line. Trade deadline's coming fast, man. It's on Monday. Brewers still haven't done anything of note in the last week or so. So we will keep an eye on that if anything comes through over the course of the next 3 hours. But we need, Kyle, we need them to make a move by Monday's trade deadline. We will talk about that. New reliever that the Brewers are apparently interested in. We'll talk about all that. Still ahead, Kyle LaBrust, ESPN Wisconsin.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
Emperor Penguin. You'd be like, yes.
It looks like every other penguin.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Hey, it's Ben Brust from Kyle and Brust. Join us live at IKEA Oak Creek Friday, August 7th as we bring the fun and IKEA brings the flavor with their all-you-can-eat summer meat barbecue. From 3 to 7 p.m., you can dig into IKEA's famous meatballs with a bit of summer flair plus a delicious lineup of barbecue favorites, all for just $5 when you're an IKEA family member. It's the perfect way to kick off the weekend with great food, unbeatable value, and me and Kyle from ESPN Milwaukee. Not an IKEA family member yet? Well, sign up for free at IKEA.us. We'll see you this Friday at IKEA.
The fastest weekend of the summer is almost here. August 28th through the 30th, the stars of the NTT IndyCar Series return to the legendary Milwaukee Mile for the only doubleheader weekend of the season. 3 days of high-speed action, daring passes, driver appearances, family fun, and wheel-to-wheel racing at the world's oldest operating motor speedway. Be there as championship contenders battle it out at Wisconsin State Fair Park. Don't miss the Snap-on IndyCar weekend. Get your tickets today at wistatefair.com.
How much time have you spent searching your garage for a tool or a piece of equipment that you know is in there somewhere? Hey, it's Jen Latta from Jen Gabe & Chewy. Closets by Design helps homeowners transform cluttered garages with custom cabinets, wall storage systems, and flooring solutions built around the way you live. I love what they did with my closet, and now I understand why so many homeowners trust them with their garages too. Right now, you can get 40% off and ask them about special financing options. Schedule your free in-home design consultation today at closetsbydesign.com and tell them them Jen sent you.
Calling all High Life lovers, the Champagne of Beers is making history. They're selecting their very first mayor of the Champagne of Beers region. Share your story, throw your hat in the ring, and show us why you love High Life by visiting the Miller Brewery website. Must be 25 plus to sign up, 21 plus to enjoy. Celebrate responsibly.
What if one place could bring your whole family together? At the Wisconsin Country Club, it's more than just golf. It's summer days by the pool, pickleball, and tennis with friends, a full fitness center, and kids programs they'll actually look forward to. No more juggling schedules across town, no more multiple memberships, just one place where everything and everyone comes together. From casual dinners to year-round experiences, this is where your family wants to be. The Wisconsin Country Club, more than a club, it's your home away from home. Schedule a tour for you and your family today and mention Good Karma for exclusive promotions.
Whoop, just doing some roofing on another lovely Wisconsin day. No gimmicks, nope. No shortcuts, nope. It's just roofing done the old-fashioned way. You betcha. Do you need shingles? Let's mingle. For a Wisconsin tradition never dwindles. No, no. So raise a glass, shake a hand for this old-fashioned brand. Whoop, that's old-fashioned roofing.
Milwaukee Weight Loss knows the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day with no drugs or surgery, and they will show you how to keep it off for good. Get your confidence and your health back. Right now, $200 off summer special for limited time only. Go to MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com now to book your free consultation. That's MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
One of the most important concepts in sports is don't drop the ball. Are you dropping the ball with your estate plan? When was it last updated? Have you even done one at all? It's ESPN Wisconsin's Jason Wilde for Walney Legal Group. There's a lot at stake for you and your family when it comes to wills, trusts, probate, and elder planning. At Walney Legal, that's all they do. Tailored documents. No confusing legal jargon. Just thoughtful guidance. Do the blocking and tackling to protect your family. Start a conversation today at WalneyLegal.com.
ESPN fans, it's Gabe Neitzel here, and I want to introduce you to Jens Family Chiropractic. Whether you're putting in long days on the job, coaching the kids, spending weekends on the golf course, or just trying to stay active, your body takes on a lot. And if back pain, neck pain, headaches, or sciatica have become a part of your routine, Jens Family Chiropractic believes it's worth finding out why. Their focus is identifying the cause of the problem, not just covering up symptoms. Learn more and check out their new patient special at jensfamilychiropractic.com. That's jensfamilychiropractic.com.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle and Brust continues on this Friday. Thanks for rocking with us. Alex Strouf, Kyle Wallace, C-Cat with you until 5 o'clock this afternoon on ESPN Wisconsin, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee and ESPN Madison on YouTube. Monday marks the trade deadline in Major League Baseball, and one of baseball's best teams certainly expected to be active in the Milwaukee Brewers. And there's a couple names that have continued to pop off the screen that the Brewers are showing interest in. Of course, the biggest of all the fish is Detroit Tigers pitcher and back-to-back Cy Young Award winner Tarik Skubal. And Will Salmon of The Athletic is reporting that the Brewers would be willing to take on the remainder of Skubal's salary. Salmon goes on. Obviously, they'd also be willing to part with the kind of prospects necessary to get any potential deal done. But the money aspect of this is Milwaukee is making a special case. Kyle? Skubal in Milwaukee? Sounds like it's still got some steam. I thought yesterday, maybe it is going to be the Dodgers, which would ruin baseball, but that's neither here nor there. Sounds like the Brewers still very in on the two-time Cy Young Award winner.
And I think they should be in that conversation because I believe the Detroit Tigers are making the decision that they're not going for it this year and they're going to become sellers. And when you're a seller and you have a guy on your roster that you're probably not going to re-sign, you want to get the most for him, right? They don't want to keep him on the roster. So now the leverage, having negotiations 2 weeks ago, the Tigers had all the leverage. Now, at this point, the Tigers still have a lot of the leverage, but they have a commodity, an in-demand commodity that other people want. So they're still going to get a really good deal for them. But, is it going to take a king's ransom to get Tarik Skubal? It's going to take a lot, but I don't think the Brewers are going to have to give up something crazy like we heard, I think it was yesterday, where somebody said, you got to give up Made, or you got to give up Luis Pena, you got to give up Luis. It's not going to take all that. But I do believe it's going to take something big. But based off the fact that they want to move on from him and they're fielding calls, then that means, all right, that means they're listening, and that means they want to make a move, so they're going to take the best package available. It reminds me of the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks were not going to hold on to Giannis, right? So you knew there was going to be a team that was going to win the Giannis sweepstakes, and it turned out to be Miami Heat, but they knew, hey, we had a deal on the table, and we're just waiting to see if they're going to take our deal. Yeah. Not that if they're going to trade them or not.
I think that's a really good point by you, because obviously we've been through 2 massive trades in the last calendar year here in Wisconsin sports. Think back to last August when the Packers traded with the Cowboys for Micah Parsons. They sent 2 first-round picks and Kenny Clark there. It's a good package. I mean, I felt like the Packers won the trade, obviously, when you get a young, one of the best players in all of the league, and Micah Parsons for 2 first-round picks and an aging defensive tackle. But it was the best offer on the table for the Cowboys for a guy they knew they had to trade. When you look at Giannis, as you just brought up, they talked about it for months and months and months. And finally, when the self-imposed deadline hit, the trigger was pulled. They got the best package they thought they could get. A couple of picks, several young players, and Giannis and Bobby Portis go to Miami. Now with Tarik Skubal, this conversation has been had for months. The Tigers did not start the way they thought they would. Skubal dealt with some injuries at the beginning of the year.
Yep.
They didn't look like the playoff team they did a year ago. And on an expiring contract is Skubal, the back-to-back Cy Young Award winner. The conversation has been, if the Tigers can't turn this thing around, they probably have to trade him. You have to get something in return rather than nothing when you have a perennial superstar like Tarik Skubal is. So now they have reached that deadline, a real deadline, the trade deadline on Monday.
Approaching fast.
And they need to pull the trigger on sending him somewhere, whether that's Milwaukee, Los Angeles, Tampa, wherever it is.
Mm-hmm.
They realize they need to do it. So who are they going to send him to, Kyle? Whoever comes up with the best package.
Exactly. And the best, and that it comes down to who becomes, at this point, I don't think the most desperate, but who's willing to give the most. And so that's why it's more realistic now than what it may have been a week ago when we were talking about when they're going to get them, The closer you get to the deadline, the more all of a sudden the Tigers say, all right, well, this is what we have on the table. We've negotiated back and forth. We try to get the most that we could. And so when it comes to the Brewers and the Dodgers, the Brewers absolutely can get Tarik Skubal if they wanted to get him, but we'll figure out, are the Dodgers going to have a better offer or not, or some other mystery team going to come through and have a better offer? Because, again, just because people are talking about the Dodgers and the Brewers, there are other teams that believe in themselves, right? There's other teams that have an opportunity to make it to the World Series.
When it comes to Monday's trade deadline, whether it's Skubal, and we'll talk about Luke Weaver a bit, who, according to The Athletic, Will Salmon, again, and Ken Rosenthal over at The Athletic, reporting that the Brewers and the Pirates are 2 teams showing interest in Mets right-hander reliever Luke Weaver as the deadline approaches. The Brewers need to do something. And I guess I'm kind of at a point, Kyle, where I don't care what it takes. It's time to go all in. And that's Skubal, that could be Weaver, that could be Mason Miller, it could be whoever, Joe Ryan. Go all in. I think Jesús Made is really the only name that's in the minor leagues where I go, I'd prefer not to give him up, considering he's probably the future face of the franchise.
I got more.
But, beggars can't be choosers either, because I've seen this a lot on Twitter. I did a podcast the other night, and the person that I was talking to on there, our buddy Evan, who works part-time over at WTMJ, was saying, I really want them to go out and get somebody big, but I don't want to give up this guy or this guy or this guy or this guy or this guy. And I've seen a ton of this on Twitter, too, where I'm going, yeah, but beggars can't be choosers, man. You've got to pick a side. It's either you want them to go all in and get some generational talent that can go ahead and contribute right now, or you want them to hit the pause button, see if they're good enough, which, spoiler alert, they're probably not, because the Dodgers are in the NL. And you want them to you're hoping for every prospect to work out to the absolute best case scenario, and maybe you'll win a World Series in 2033. And I think that's a little bit of a loser's mentality.
Oh, see,
you have one of the best teams in baseball this year. You think you have the pieces. You're just a piece or 2 away. It's time to just shove the chips in the middle of the table and go, hey, we realize we're good enough. We're really, really close. If we go get a Skubal, if we go get a Weaver, if we go get a Mason Miller, that can put us over the top and allow us to defeat the Dodgers and get to the World Series.
That's the thing. You can't sit here with a straight face, Alex Strouf, and tell me that you think getting a Tarik Skubal is going to put you over the top. It puts you.
It certainly helps.
No, exactly. Exactly. You want to be in a position that it puts you over the top. And that's why I believe the Milwaukee Brewers, they cannot make just one move at the deadline if they want to be put over the top of the Los Angeles Dodgers. And again, Tarik Skubal 100% makes you better, and that your odds of getting closer to win a championship gets better, but it doesn't put you over the top. And granted, no move guarantees you get put over the top, but when you're in a position of power and you say, okay, we're the front runner and we're going to add more. For example, if the Dodgers got Tarik Skubal, would we all say, damn, it's probably over?
What do you mean?
If the Dodgers traded for Tarik Skubal,
if the Dodgers did.
and
Sorry,
so that is what I'm saying, is that it doesn't put the Brewers in a position to say, damn, this is over. What it does is say, oh, well, you know what? The Brewers are closer. And I want the Brewers to get closer. I really do. But I don't think they have to get closer with Tarik Skubal, because Tarik Skubal does not put them in a position to be the front runner to win a World Series. And again, I know Ben always makes fun of me of talking about, oh, you're future Kyle, you're 2030 Kyle. Yes, I'm 2030 Kyle, because the Brewers have been brewing up something very special in the minor leagues. And the thing is that when you see these guys come up through the minor leagues, they sign these contracts with the Brewers, and then they make their pro debut. When has the last time the Brewers have missed? The last four big guys, the last four.
I don't know about that.
I
feel like you're choosing to forget some. Like Tyler Black hasn't worked out.
No, but Tyler Black didn't get a contract before he came up. Tyler Black wasn't as hyped up as Tyler Black was never the number 1, number 2, or number 3 prospect in the minor league system. But Jacob Mizorowski, they couldn't wait for Jacob Mizorowski to come up. We were excited about him. Jackson Chourio, they were so excited about him. They signed him to a deal before he never played AAA, or maybe he played one game of AAA or something like that. But he didn't play AAA baseball. He came all the way up to the majors. And you're talking about Luis Lara, made the big jump. Cooper Pratt, make the jump. So what I'm saying is that the Brewers have found success in identifying elite prospects. Yes, they have good prospects, but if they give a guy a contract, if they want to hold on to him, the track record in recent history shows that guy is going to turn out to be a star. If Tyler was going to be a really good star, he would have had an opportunity to actually start day one. Luis Lara came in, and granted, he didn't have it day one, but I have a feeling Luis Lara is going to get a lot. Even when Sal Frelick does come back, I think Luis Lara is going to be a guy that's going to be hard to take out the lineup. Cooper Pratt, they brought him up, and they said, day one, Cooper Pratt,
they believe he's the shortstop.
You are our starting shortstop, and so they have that level of belief. And I just think that they have other guys that are going to be coming up that they're going to have that same level of belief in. And these guys are playing well, man. They are. And so my level of excitement is I don't want to rock the boat and potentially trade a piece that I'm going to regret trading.
Yeah, I just prospects don't always work out. Right?
Neither do rentals. And we've done this. We talked about this before. Me and C-Cad and Ben. Yeah, is that a lot of times rentals, when you make that big splash, you go get that guy, that doesn't always translate to you winning a World Series. It doesn't happen. The last time it happened was the Atlanta Braves.
Only one team wins the World Series, right? But we know the Brewers are already that good. They were in the NLCS a year ago, and we believe this team is better than the team that was in the NLCS a year ago. Mm-hmm. So going and adding something you're lacking, whether that be a reliable reliever or a reliable starter behind Jacob Mizorowski, I think that is a world-changing move that the Brewers didn't have the luxury of making or having a year ago. They didn't have the super reliable arms that they had hoped to have last year, right? Like Mizorowski has obviously evolved into a superstar. He's going to win the Cy Young in the National League.
Woody got hurt.
Obviously.
Mizorowski fell apart at the end of the regular season, but then played
he was awesome out of the bullpen.
In the playoffs.
You didn't have the starters that you could really rely on last year. Now, some of them played pretty well. Quinn Priester was a great story last year.
And that's another great
I kind of feel like Logan Henderson is the Quinn Priester equivalent this year, where it seems like if you throw him, you're going to win the game.
Yeah, what's interesting is that we kind of thought it was Kyle Harrison.
Yeah, and then he fell off. He's kind of. I don't want to say he's falling apart.
He didn't fall off. He got hurt. He just
he fell off. He fell off. It started with that game in Vegas against the A's at the beginning of June, and his stats have been bad since.
Well, he was hurt.
Right.
At some point.
I'm not disagreeing.
And then he had a rehab start yesterday. I trust in Kyle.
I hope he can recover. Whoa. I hope he can get back to form that we saw in April and May.
You jumping ship already?
I don't want to sit here and act like he's the best number 2 pitcher in baseball.
No, well,
I don't want to sit here and act like that. Where if you got a Skubal, you have the best 1-2 punch in your starting rotation in baseball without a doubt the moment he lands in Milwaukee.
I mean,
and that's why I think the Brewers need to realize what the situation is, right? Like, they are that good. They are that close. Now, the Dodgers, I understand, are a super team, but you play the games for a reason. And you were in that spot a year ago. And again, I say, we are all believers that this team right now is better than the team that was in the NLCS a year ago.
100%.
So going and making a splash or two, which I agree with you. If they were to pull off a Skubal trade, I would still like to see some other action.
Yeah.
Right? And maybe not a Mason Miller. I don't think you could pull off both of those trades.
At that point.
Because then you're mortgaging the whole future, and I'm not interested in that.
It has to be a pitcher, and then it has to be a bat. Like, I just feel the Brewers need – I think the Brewers need a power bat. That's just me.
It'd be great. I just don't know how many are available. What would be super helpful, I think, we've talked about this a couple times, Kyle, over the course of the last few weeks, but my priorities in order are starting pitcher, relief pitcher, bat. And we will see what happens in that regard. But it's go time now. I mean, we're talking about how in they are on Skubal. We're talking about how interested they are in other relievers, how interested they are in other pitchers. So clearly, the buzz is real. The front office understands what I keep saying. This is not just any other year. It's time to go in. It's time to go all in and push the chips to the middle of the table and act like you're a World Series team because we really believe they can be. That's where I'm at.
And I think that's not a bad place to be at. But, again, we'll see based off what they do at the trade deadline to see if they are all in. And if they're not all in, I won't be mad about it. But I do believe they do need to make a move. Not making a move is unacceptable.
All right, we will speak with our buddy Niger Morgan. T. Plush is scheduled to appear coming up next on the Yingling Legends line. Oh, baby. I wonder where he's at on the trade deadline, which is coming up. Tarik Skubal to Milwaukee? What does T. Plush think? We'll talk to him coming up next on Kyle and Brust.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
Payback is I sure have. I still got a video from a lady talking crazy to me. I said, oh, ma'am, I am writing a review.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Every homeowner has a list. That roof, those windows, that bathroom you've been meaning to update. If you've been putting off home improvements, you're not alone. At Exterior Pros and Baths, they help homeowners upgrade their homes with beautiful roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, and bathrooms built to last. Right now, save up to $3,000 on your next project. Don't wait until a small problem becomes an expensive one. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com. Exterior Pros and Baths. Done right, built to last.
For 250 years, America has moved forward together. One generation, one family, one community at a time. At the Kunis Auto Group, we're proud to celebrate 250 years of freedom, progress, and the journeys that unite us. To mark this historic milestone, we're giving away 11 brand new vehicles with a total retail value of more than $250,000. Go online for one entry. Plus, enter in person at any Kunis Auto location, and it counts for 10 entries. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. It's our way of saying thank you to the communities we serve and the customers who trust us to be part of their journey. Plus, we have over 1,776 vehicles under 30 grand group-wide, with payments for every budget. Happy 250th anniversary, America. Let's keep America moving together. See official rules and find your nearest location at shopkunis.com.
The best summer moments aren't always planned, and that's why Carbless is made for whatever's next. Delivering bold flavor in a convenient canned cocktail, Carbless is ready to go wherever summer takes you. With 0 carbs, 0 sugar, and only 100 calories, it fits seamlessly into your lifestyle so that you can enjoy every summer moment with bliss. And while you're making the most of the season, try the limited-time Americana Backyard Bliss Variety Pack or the Lemon Iced Tea 4-pack before they're gone. Carbless, bold flavor in every sip. Find your bliss near you at drinkcarbless.com.
$998 buys you a magnificent diamond solitaire engagement ring at Kessler's.
A solid gold mounting shows off a big, beautiful diamond, 3/4 of a carat.
Glitter, twinkle, sparkle.
This is the definitive diamond solitaire engagement ring.
You can choose a round diamond, radiant, marquise, or oval.
3/4 of a carat. Any shape you want.
Any color of gold you want.
A 1-carat solitaire is just $1,498.
Ask to see the Evermore engagement rings at Kessler's.
You're going to be ecstatic about the color, clarity, and cut of your diamond.
Evermore.
Each of these diamonds was lovingly created in the heart of a miniature star.
Your diamond will remain.
Evermore.
Your diamond was born about the time you fell in love.
You will be in love.
Evermore.
Your diamond has been waiting patiently for you to see it, love it, and choose it.
Don't keep it waiting. Come to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
It's a summer of big wins with WinFest at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Just play with your Potawatomi rewards card for entries and your chance to win cash and reward play all summer long. Then keep the excitement going because all your monthly drawing entries roll over into the WinFest final drawings on September 25th, where you could win cars, dream vacations, free play, and cash. Don't miss out on WinFest only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
ESPN Wisconsin's Mark Tauscher for Outdoor Living Unlimited. Well, my wife and I chose Outdoor Living Unlimited to build our outdoor project. And when we met with Aaron and Eric Brown, owners and brothers of Outdoor Living Unlimited, we felt like they were the right guys to work with. We share the same hardworking values, and their showroom is a must-see at 665 Larry Court in Waukesha. If you're looking for a new deck, outdoor kitchen, screen room, and more, Outdoor Living Unlimited is a must. Start with OutdoorLivingUnlimited.com and end with an amazing outdoor space.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle and Brust continues. ESPN Wisconsin, the ESPN Wisconsin app, ESPN Milwaukee, ESPN Madison on YouTube. I'm Alex Strouf, in for Ben Brust, your cousin 7th day, alongside Kyle Wallace. Talking Brewers trade deadline, which is quickly approaching, and the headlines just keep flying, man. It seems like every hour we've got a Tarik Skubal update, got Mason Miller updates, we've got the Brewers interested in Mets right-handed reliever Luke Weaver. I don't know. So much is going to change between now and 5 o'clock, it seems. We're in like that period of the trade deadline, Kyle.
But it's a good thing that the Milwaukee Brewers are in part of those conversations, and hopefully it's not a bust like it was last, or I shouldn't say a bust, a dud like it was last year on the trade deadline.
Yeah, but I mean that's the approach we've been used to with the Brewers, right? Is they're going to get some underwhelming, like MLB players by all means. They're not prospects.
They're going to try to get the most out of somebody,
right?
Not
maybe somebody on their last legs.
Somebody say, all right, well, let's
tried
see
to do it with
here.
Lance McCullers just a couple of weeks ago. We're used to those type of moves.
Yeah, that lasted 3 games.
If that, I think he maybe pitched in 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, not great. Not great, but I mean, it's something we've talked about for weeks, if not months at this point. You really want to see them seize the moment, right? Seize the opportunity that you have as one of the MLB's best teams and go out and act like one of the MLB's best teams. Go act like you're a World Series contender.
But the one thing you have to do is, like we talked about it during the break, is the fact that the Brewers can't deplete their farm system because once they deplete their farm system, if they get a Tarik Skubal for a rental, a 2-month rental, 3-month rental because you want to add in the playoffs, and it doesn't work out, guess what? You can't replenish it by opening up the pocketbooks during the offseason. The Brewers, everything they have to do is a project. Everything they have to draft and develop like no other. You think the Packers draft and develop. The Milwaukee Brewers and all these other small market teams, the lifeline of their organization is drafting and developing. There's a reason why the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates are not being good, aren't good right now, because they haven't done a good job at drafting and developing.
Here's where I'm at. And I want to ask KBN, what do we call them, the KMB fam these days?
KB fam.
Yeah, the KB fam, got it. The KB fam, where they're at.
Say it so odd. The KB fam.
I don't know if I like it, but it's not my call.
That's true.
It's your call. KB fam. I want to know if the KB fam feels like I do or like you do. I feel like Brewers fans in general are a little bit too married to the idea of prospects. It's never a sure thing. It's not guaranteed that we'll use Andrew Fisher, who's in Double-A, mashing 33 home runs this year. It's not guaranteed he's going to be a great MLB player. He certainly might be. Certainly might be.
What if he does and the Brewers lack power? What if he is that power source the Brewers needed?
Well, it's not a power source they'll have until 2028 at best.
No, that's not true. He'll be up next year at some point. Hell, he might be a September call-up.
Yeah, he's only been in Double-A. He hasn't even been in Triple-A yet.
He may be a September call-up. They skip guys.
I'd be surprised. But I'm just.
You think Made would skip AAA?
I think he has more chance.
Okay, but you just told me he hasn't been in AAA, so I'm just saying your rationale for one guy isn't the same for another. Yeah, I get it because one is more advanced, but no, I'm just saying these guys are that damn talented.
Yeah, but I mean, sure, at that level they are, but it's never a guarantee, right? Guys that have success in the minor leagues don't always translate to having success in the major leagues. So I think Brewers fans are a little bit too married to the idea of prospects rather than going all in. That's just where I'm at right now, and I'm curious if the KB fam agrees with me. 800-990-3776, the Carbless Talk and text line, 800-990-3776. Are we too married to prospects as Brewers fans, or should we really trust the process and trust the future? I want to hear from you on that, but right now it is time for this.
Some legends leave their mark on the game.
Morgan, a smash up the middle, base hit to center. Here comes Gomez, around third, a throw, and the Brewers win.
Others leave stories you'll never forget.
To this day, it gives me the willies right now because I'm a little bit older, so now I understand what it meant to the city.
Now, it's your chance to hear them firsthand on the Yuengling Legends Line. Legendary names, legendary stories. Brought to you by Yuengling. Crack open a Yuengling lager and raise a toast to an American tradition. DG Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly. Now, here's Brewers legend T. Plush.
You guys are the land of the dairy, but you guys had no flavor in the dairy, so basically, I had to bring some flavor.
Always bringing the flavor on the Yuengling Legends Line is Nigel Morgan, T. Plush. Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America, now officially in Wisconsin. DG Yuengling & Sons, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly. I'm Alex Strouf in for Ben Brust alongside Kyle Wallace.
You said bringing the what?
Flavor.
He didn't say bringing the flavor.
He said flavor?
Yeah, he didn't say.
There you go.
Yeah. I had T Plush. I had to get a. He said bring in the flavor. I said that's not what he said.
So I misquoted you. I apologize.
Yeah, because the Dairyland need to fuck.
Gentlemen, check it out. So I'm kind of flustered right now, right?
Sure.
Because honestly, I don't want the Brewers to get fleeced right now, because everybody knows that what they need. But in Plush's eyes, when you're playing playoff baseball, it's all about those relievers. I kind of switched up my tune. I do like Dreamweaver, but I would try to go find a couple sick nasties in the bullpen, and I would try to go get I'll try to go get a bat as well. I wouldn't try to do the rental. I would try to hold on to my young core as long as you can. But those Biloxi Shuckers,
yeah, they hidden.
They're killing it right
They
now,
hidden.
and they're crushing. So you might want to, while they're high, you might want to try to throw somebody out there and dangle them and see what happens. But they got to be careful of not getting fleeced right now.
I'm with you on that.
Hold on a minute. But T. Plush, we know who's in charge of baseball operations in Milwaukee. When has he ever gotten fleeced? Matt Arnold doesn't get fleeced.
Well, I know. I mean, you saw that, they got rid of David Stern and he got fleeced.
Sure did. They might send our boy back. Who knows?
Yeah, they're trying to throw him back, but we can't do that. I think Freddie should just stay in New York. I just really think that Matty Arnold should probably bring in some relievers, because you got to know that most of the starting pitchers nowadays, they don't go no more than about 4 innings. So you need to come in with those arms and just really bring it.
Now, Nigel, when you talked to T Plush, when you talked about getting the bullpen arms, do you think the Milwaukee Brewers have the starters to really get to the bullpen arms?
I think so. I believe so. I mean, what is it? It's normally the 1, 2, 3, they're good, but normally in playoffs, you got to have those relievers coming in. Because as soon as anything happens, the manager comes in and the manager starts managing the game. And that's when, you got to start bringing in those sick nasties to really, tighten down the hatches and batten and basically just come in and hold it down for 2 innings, an inning and a half, because you're going to have to really match up. And then on top of that, with playoff baseball, is pitching and defense. And then the timely hitting comes in. But for right now, I will still bring up the young studs. I would give them some action just to see where they're at. But I know for what if I'm in Arnold's shoes, I'm looking for some relievers, because nowadays that's how people are matching up in playoffs.
Are you worried about Aaron Ashby after the recent performance where he allowed however many runs he allowed the other day in just less than an inning of work? Are you worried about Aaron Ashby?
Nah. I mean, he's nasty from the left side. I mean, he's pumping 97, but in my eyes, no. I mean, you're going to have a good one. You're going to have a bad month too as well. So I wouldn't really try to look too hard into that. Maybe if he's doing this, maybe around late August, all right, maybe we have a little bit of questions. But, for right now, I would try to solidify more bullpen, because you already have you have the nucleus already. I still always want to get that big bat, but for me, that big bat should be young Made coming in and letting him do his thing.
You've been saying that, and I'm right there behind you. You know why I'm behind you is because you've been saying it before.
I know you are.
Before they brought up Cooper Pratt, you were talking about Made. Cooper Pratt came up, and he found his way. Before you said that as well, Luis Lar, he came up. He's playing well. If those two guys are playing well and Made is better, boy, they should bring up a day.
Yeah, but is a third of your lineup being rookies really equal World Series material for guys that are inexperienced and have only played half the season? Like I'm skeptical of that when the expectation is World Series.
That's how they're going to get the experience, by playing. I'm sticking to this. If you don't play and you don't get the experience and feel the show and feel the energy and feel what Milwaukee's going to bring, you're not going to understand how to adjust once the playoffs and those towels start whipping around, and all of a sudden you're trying to catch a fly ball and you can't even really see it because those towels are whipping around. So you got to understand you got to get your feet wet, and you want to go through at least a little bit of a up and down just to see where they're at and how they handle, especially even the media side. In my eyes, I just feel like, don't be too aggressive. Those other GMs are sharp, and I would still try to just watch out and be in fleece. But I would definitely try to dangle some of them young core that are in AA and Biloxi, and try to put those kids out there to see if maybe you can get something really good in return.
GM T Plush is joining us right now on the Yuengling Legends line. Yuengling now officially in Wisconsin, family owned and operated for 6 generations. DG Yuengling and Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly. Alex Strouf and Kyle Wallace with you.
T Plush, how risky is it to trade somebody on the roster like a Sal Frelick or a Garrett Mitchell or a Logan Henderson during the season? How could that mess with the chemistry inside the locker room of a team that is one of the best teams in baseball?
Right. So that just goes back to what I was saying last time I was on. You don't want to mess with the chemistry, or you got to really do your due diligence to understand who the makeup and who you're getting and bringing into the clubhouse. Because, that chemistry is huge. Everybody, they've been with each other since, spring training. Everybody has bought into Pat Murph's, into his game plan. So, it's a family in there. If you just bring in the wrong piece, that can really upset people. But this is a really, really tough situation right now. And I'm glad I'm really not in that situation. But for me, I would really, dig down, talk to my scouts, talk to the team, and really kind of figure out how should we go attack this? Because we're right there. Mm-hmm. We're right there.
I'm fascinated, T Plush, by the idea that you're not really sold on the idea of a starting pitcher. I'm not saying you would be irritated if they traded for a starting pitcher, but it seems like you're much more in the camp of they need relievers more so than starters. Why is that?
Well, because just how playoff baseball is. Your starters are only going to go no more than 4 or 5 innings, if that. Sometimes you might even have a reliever starting the game and then bringing in your horse later on. Or, you know what I mean? There's so much there's so much differential in the game and how you go structure and put out your lineup. So for me, it's all about the relievers. It's still pitching and defense when it comes to the thriller hour of playoffs. So for me, you gotta just work with your starters, but just bring in some horses and just go off your horses really. Or go off your bullpen. Sorry. Excuse me.
No, you all good. You all good. Me and Strouf were talking about, the fact that the Brewers fans have fallen in love with the prospects. T-Plus, how can you tell whether or not a prospect is the real deal or somebody who may or may not be good? Because I just get this vibe and feeling that the Brewers got a lot of real deals down in the minor leagues. You were just talking about the Biloxi Shuckers.
No, that just goes down to the brass, man. The scouting department. They know what they're doing. That's why, for me, it's like, even how do you miss Mizorowski? How does anybody miss that? And the Brewers grab him. So what are the Brewers? What are they cooking in the lab and getting all these great prospects? I mean, we're basically the number 1 prospect in baseball. Mm-hmm. We definitely have the chips. So for me, I would just really, trust in your in the people that you have around you. And know that, hey, if we give up something, we know that we can go find somebody in the draft, find somebody and develop that person, because that's what, the Brewers are good at, building up a good base to bring in.
Nigel Morgan, T Plush with us here on the Yuengling Legends line.
Now, before, I know we're going to have to let you go soon, but I got to ask you, last time we talked to you, you was out in Cali, and you were at a family reunion. How did the family reunion go? Didn't nobody try to shake them pockets down, did they, T Plush?
Oh, of course they did. Come on now. You know I had to break bread. I was trying not to, right? I was trying to give I have a business. Well, things are a little bit tight right now. And, but at the end of the day, it's all family. And, I was able to, buy some meals, buy some adult beverages as well. So, it was a very good time. I was just happy to see everybody.
Yeah.
And, at the end of the day, it was all love. But I still wish I was at the American Family Field, too, because I definitely would have won them seats.
Yeah. Randy Wolf went. You would have went.
Randy Wolf winning the MVP.
Yeah, I know, but there's one thing. I can't hit lefties. That's Plush's kryptonite. Plush can't hit lefties.
Even now?
Had me.
Yeah, but they're not throwing at 95 anymore.
Well, still, that was my kryptonite. For some reason, I just couldn't hit lefties. I wonder what the stat guys have to say about that. I'm pretty sure I was under the Mendoza mark for against lefties.
I'll have to look into that.
It don't matter because the thing is the great memories you gave us. We ain't worried about that.
Yeah, 2011 wiped anything away about Mendoza line versus lefties.
One last thing before I dip.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, how would you guys rate this team against that 2011 team?
That's a good question. Now you do know that this team is on pace to do something that we've never seen the Milwaukee Brewers organization do.
I know.
And
I know.
But I will say this: your team has some pop. They had some power. They had some swag. Like this team plays with fun, but y'all had some swag.
I have great news for T Plush as he leaves us. By the way,
what is that?
Barely above the Mendoza line, 204.
All right,
204.
Okay, all right.
So kryptonite might be too strong. One of every five is pretty good.
Yeah, I can handle that. I mean, that's why normally when a lefty came in, they always switched me out. So I was normally if a lefty came in, I knew I was only going to play about 7.
They didn't need advanced analytics for that back in 2011, did they?
I was going back to the Little League.
Amazing stuff as always. Nigel Morgan, T Plush with us all the time on the Yingling Legends line. Thanks, T Plush. We'll do it again soon.
Hey, stay plush, you guys.
Yes, sir.
He's the best.
He always is.
Though I disagree with him on some things.
Why'd you say that on the phone?
I did. We went back and forth a little bit.
Oh, okay, you did. You did push back a little bit.
Yeah, I just we've got a ton of responses rolling in. Effectively, what I'm saying is I believe us as Brewers fans are too committed to prospects, which Kyle falls into. I want to see the Brewers go all in. I don't really care what it costs over the course of the next 3
So
days.
what if you go all in and you fail, and then it costs you? The Brewers are good for the next 2 years, and all of a sudden they're not as good.
I would rather love and lost than rather to.
That's stupid.
Lose and never.
That's
the saying.
That's stupid, and never did it or never tried or whatever the hell it is.
I'd rather take the swing than just wonder. Oh, well, what if one pitch? What if they would have had a starting pitcher? They went 7 games with the Dodgers a couple of years ago, right? Like there's still what if situations about that series back in 17, 18. In 2026, what if it's a 7-game series in the NLCS? And you wonder, oh boy, Skubal really would have helped.
Yeah, I definitely would be wondering that if that was the case. But I'm not willing to take that. I'm just not in a position where I'm willing to take the risk at any cost.
All right.
Now I'm happy to get them now, but it just can't be you're gonna fleece us, as T Plus said.
Where do you land? Are we too committed to prospects? Do you want to see the Brewers go all in, or do you want to preserve the assets in the farm system? But if you need to insure anything, we know where to go.
American Family Insurance is where you go. And guess what? Not only can AmFam make sure you're insured, make sure your home is insured, make sure your car is insured, make sure you can get renter insurance and do all those great stuff for you. Also, American Family Insurance also is the home of Milwaukee Brewers baseball. And Brew Crew, your dream gay day starts at Parking Lot Patio, located outside American Family Field next to the third base gate entrance. I went there over the weekend when I went to the Brewers game, and let me tell you, they gave away great prizes. I got me some socks. I got a nice little pin. They had bucket hats. They had fun games. They had prizes. They had everything for the entire fam. You know I love free swag, but I love free Brewer swag, and I know you do too. So make sure you visit the American Family Field and visit Parking Lot Patio, presented by American Family Insurance, because the Parking Lot Patio is your go-to pregame hangout. So stop by before your next Brewers home game at the Parking Lot Patio, presented by American Family Insurance.
More trade deadline talk after this. Kyle and Brust, ESPN Wisconsin.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
Man, Kyle, do you ever know what you're talking about?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
Yeah, coaching matters a lot, and we've fallen short. Those are the facts. Matt LaFleur's on the clock, man. And I know he got an extension, but I'll say this. If they revert and don't get better, you're evaluated on your results.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody knows, it's championship or bust. That is what Green Bay is. And unfortunately, we've had 15 years of bust.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Ben Brust here for Road America, America's National Park of Speed. Get out of the house this summer and enjoy a great weekend at Road America, located conveniently between Milwaukee and Green Bay in Elkhart Lake. This legendary 4-mile, 14-turn road course has been hosting the world's best racers since 1955. Bring the whole family. Kids 16 and under get in free with a paying adult at the gate. Camp on site, explore the grounds, and take in racing your way. It's more than a race, it's a full-day experience. Up next is the Moto Sports Car Endurance Grand Prix featuring IMSA, July 30th through August 2nd. Come for the experience, stay for the race. Get your tickets today at roadamerica.com.
I love a good competition, especially when it brings together some of my favorite things. UW Credit Union, Wisconsin sports, and some friendly trash talk. Mark Tauscher here, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to the inaugural UW Credit Union Games. Watch Wisconsin student athletes from various sports go head-to-head until we crown the ultimate winner. Follow along on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel and all of our social media platforms. UW Credit Union, here for every you.
Wisconsin State Fair turns 175 this summer, and we only get better with age. Join us for 11 days of fun, iconic traditions, grand champion moments, and food that's absolutely worth the hype. Celebrate 175 years together and get your tickets today at wistatefair.com. Wisconsin State Fair, presented by T-Mobile, August 6th through 16th. We'll see you there.
Shopping for new windows and doors shouldn't feel like a negotiation, and it definitely shouldn't feel like a game. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin believes in straightforward pricing, honest conversations, and helping homeowners find the right fit for their home. Because a fair final price matters more than some flashy discount. Pella never inflates pricing, and there's no high-pressure sales pitch. Just premium windows and doors built for long-term comfort, beauty, and peace of mind. And when you buy direct through Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, one trusted team handles everything from start to finish. The same company that manufactures your windows and doors is also the one selling, installing, and servicing them with Pella certified installers every step of the way. That means confidence in the process, confidence in the product, and one team standing behind the work from beginning to end. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Real pricing, premium quality, no games. Schedule your free in-home consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Patio season is here, and there's no better place to soak it in than Veer North. Hey, it's ESPN Milwaukee's Alex Strouf. Located on Milwaukee's east side, Veer North brings the energy with a spacious patio, elevated food, and handcrafted cocktails. Heading to a Brewers game, state fair, or a summer festival? Start at Veer North and take the shuttle. Exclusive for ESPN Milwaukee listeners. Mention ESPN Milwaukee and save 10% on your bill. Then stick around for live music, great vibes, and a menu that goes way beyond the basics. Veer North, Milwaukee's go-to destination all summer long.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle and Brust continues ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Wisconsin app, ESPN Milwaukee, ESPN Madison on YouTube. I'm Alex Strouf, your cousin sub of the day, in for Ben Brust alongside Kyle Wallace. He can't run the show.
I like when you fill in.
Why's that?
I can just react.
Oh, do you not get to do that on a regular basis?
Ooh. Well, no, I mean, when other people fill in, I have to lead the show.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I like when you lead the show when I'm out. When Ben's out.
Oh, okay.
It just makes my life easier.
Good to know. Okay. Well, I'm happy to be here, as you're well aware. Always love hanging out with you and love hanging out with the KB fam. How'd I do that time? Better?
Yeah, that was good. And why did you say flavor? Were you a little nervous?
No,
You
I
wanna
was trying.
culturally appropriate. Is that what you felt?
No, not at all. I just heard him say it, and
He
I was
said
like, okay, I can
flavor.
add that. And then I was thinking about how I have to weave in a Yingling read. So I was thinking,
Because he said flavor.
Right, I was thinking 3 sentences past
And
that. I don't know
typically
what I
you
said.
love to be like, oh, yeah, I got the flavor.
I got the flavor?
Yeah, so
I definitely got the flavor.
See, that's what I thought. But now
Yeah,
you
I
came
got the
off as
flavor.
kind of nerdy to my boy T+.
All right, so I'm effectively asking the question, which side do you lay on, right? Because I've noticed this theme amongst Brewers fans that we've talked to and that I've been conversing with on Twitter, that they want their cake and eat it too effectively. They want to see the Brewers make a big splash, but they want to protect every single asset in the farm system, which, by the way, spoiler alert, is not a realistic possibility if you're going to go out and take the big swing that you're going to take, right? You would agree with that.
Yeah, you can't. I mean,
So
you
which
can't
side do
protect
you
everybody.
land on? Would you like to protect the assets as much as possible over the course of the next 3 days, or do you want to see the Brewers take a big swing? Kyle, you land where?
Protect the assets, get something, but protect the assets. Do more than what you've done in the past. Because what you've done in the past has got guys who weren't big difference makers for the Brewers in the regular season or in the postseason. I want the Brewers to go out and get somebody that actually can play, like a reliever, as T+ said, Nigel Morgan said, hey, go get you a reliever, a guy that you're actually going to consistently depend on, some guy that can be in the same breath of an Abner Uribe, the same guy can be in the same breath of a Trevor McGill, somebody that's part of that dependable back end of your bullpen rotation, or somebody who can be a long reliever. Like, I want us to get somebody who can actually be put into the lineup as a pitcher and actually be effective and somebody we can depend on. If you're going to go get a bat, I hope we get a bat, even if he strikes out a lot, I hope we get a bat that can make hit a lot of home runs. Like, I want somebody that can hit home runs because that is something that the Brewers are struggling with. The Brewers, I thought maybe Jake Bauer's going to get to 30. I don't know. The Brewers, once again, may have another season where they don't have a home run hitter getting to 30 home runs. That's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, they'll get there. They'll get
Who?
there. Not this year.
Well, that's
But
what I'm
they'll get there.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. But who?
If I had to predict,
Jackson.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
No.
That'd be the number one pick. I'm trying to think aside from him, though. I think he's the obvious
I don't think
answer.
Bryce would get Bryce 25.
Yeah, 25 maybe. He could be like what season was Ricky Weeks really good? Was it 2011?
Ricky
When-
hit a lot.
I
one
think
year.
I think he got to 31.
Yeah, he definitely.
And
I
Bryce
feel
is
like-
probably
I'll have to
capable of
check.
that. All right, some of your responses are rolling in on the text line. I do want to hear from you, though. I only get to talk to the KB fam every once in a while. We're talking Brewers. We're talking trade deadlines. If you call in, you're going to get on the air. 800-990-3776. Which
Phone
side
line's open for
which side do
everybody,
you land
huh?
on? Yeah, call in. I want to hear from the KB fam.
Friday
I love
party.
hearing from the KB fam. And yes, it's the last time you're going to talk to the KB fam until the trade deadline on Monday. So, this is your time to give us your opinion. Do you want them to protect the assets, or do you want them to go all in? Want to hear from you. 800-990-3776 is the Cardinals talking text line.
Most Ricky had in the season was 29.
29. I thought he hit 30.
But
29.
that was the season he had the most plate appearances that he
What year
had.
was that?
That was in 2010.
2010. Okay, I thought it was 11. Got it. All right, want to hear from you on the other side. We'll get to some of your text responses. The phone lines are open for you, baby. 800-990-3776. More Brewers talk in 2 minutes on Kyle and Brust.
Amy Cox did something smart. She saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. And with that money, she decided to treat herself to an anti-aging red light mask. Will she look like a horror movie villain every night? Yes. Will her boyfriend Kevin be scarred for life? That's certainly a risk. But it's Amy's savings, and if she's willing to risk her relationship for smooth, wrinkle-free skin, well, bye-bye, Kevin. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
What do parents think of back to school at Staples, where supplies start at just 25 cents?
Staples has the latest laptops with up to 40% savings.
I may hug the cashier.
So embarrassing.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's a wonderful time at Staples with up to 40% off select tech. Staples.
That was easy.
Visit Staples today or shop online and in the app. Ends 9/12. Exclusions apply.
When your team needs custom gear, don't wing it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and More is your local partner for high-quality apparel with hands-on design help and services that actually feel, well, helpful. For your business, teams, or events, Big Frog makes it easy. Visit bigfrog.com/Mequon today.
Mike Wood here from Callan. Are your interior doors dated, warped, or mismatched? Now's the time to think about replacement, and this month only save up to 20%. New interior doors help completely transform the look and feel of your home. From a single hallway to an entire floor, the process is simple from start to finish with professional installation from Callan. But don't wait, this special offer ends July 31st. Request your consultation today at callcallan.com and click the green button. Callan. Design, build, live.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the environment and people's health. Until justice stands for all, our lawyers will never rest. More at earthjustice.org/neverrest. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
Get your green and gold off-season fix right here. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI and WKTI-HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
Oh, yeah, 3 o'clock hour, Kyle and Brust, Alex Strouf, Kyle Wallace, C-Cat hanging with you until 5 o'clock this afternoon. Thanks for spending your Friday with us. Appreciate you hanging out as we talk Brewers trade deadline. It's on Monday, man. It's coming up quick. It's coming up quick, the trade deadline in the MLB. The Brewers are apparently interested in a whole lot of people. By the way,
that's great.
I do love seeing, and it kind of feels Packers-esque from back in the day, right? Well, the Packers were in on the conversation. Remember all those back in the day?
Yeah, this seems very different because the Brewers they're not typically part of the conversation. But I think overall, regardless of what the Brewers do at the deadline, the fact that they probably, because I wholeheartedly believe the Brewers are making calls and they're making offers, right? Now, is it the winning offer? No. But unlike the Packers probably making calls saying, hey, what are you thinking about? I think the Brewers are actually saying, hey, this is what we're willing to do, and they're going to negotiate with folks. And this should be a level of excitement because I think this might be the turning of the page for the Milwaukee Brewers as an organization because this year is great, but I think they're going to continue to have longevity when it comes to success over this window of opportunity for the next 3 to 4 seasons. And so if the Brewers this year are already thinking about how can we add and get over the hump, especially with what they have eventually coming up, I think the Brewers are going to continue examining and looking and try to find how they can add pieces to the point where even in the offseason, like I'm focused on this year, but if the Brewers win a World Series, great. That would be amazing.
All right.
But if they
so
don't,
we're gonna get to that. We're going to get to that because somebody texted in with an exercise for you that we're going to get to in a moment, but we've gotten a ton of texts on this.
I got to stretch?
No. Like thought exercise. Okay?
Okay.
So let's get to some of these texts. So let's start with Hodag Steve, who texts in on the Carbless Talking text line. The text line, that is, 800-990-3776. Hodag Steve says, take the flippin' swing. Get a thumper and a reliever.
All right, now.
So he wants to see them go in.
I'm not. If they do that, I'm not mad at it. I'm not.
Tyler in Bayview chimes in. I agree with you, Strouf. It's time to go all in. We don't want to risk the Miz getting hurt in the future.
See, that's crazy. So we're saying
that's the capitalistic mindset that I'm in, right? Like, we realize how good they have it this year. Go get it.
So we're saying this. So y'all think Miz is going to be a one-year wonder?
I don't think that's necessarily the thought. I think it more so is how long can somebody's shoulder, elbow, and arm hold up throwing 105.5 miles an hour?
And you know what? That's a very valid.
It's a very fair point.
Valid thought because I think it every time.
James the Postman, in response to Nigel Morgan, says, come on, T-Plush. Matt Arnold is the one that does the fleecing, which is correct.
That is true.
Joseph chimes in the 608. He says, mark my words, if the Brewers trade Fisher, the Brewers will lose when playing against Fisher in the future unless he's on the Cubs.
That's Tim?
That's Joseph.
Joseph, listen.
He said, this is no high school player. I was screaming at the TV to draft Fisher last season. T in lacrosse.
Listen, T in lacrosse, I'm with you. I am a huge Andrew Fisher fan. I'm sorry. Like, watching what they doing down there in Mississippi right now, the way they just mashing, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. They are everything when it comes to power that the Brewers are not.
Robin Madison chimes in, says, Team Strouf, fans want their cake and have it too. Go all in. That's what Rob says.
I mean, yeah. I'm riding with the Brewers regardless of whatever decision they make.
All right, two more.
Not happy.
Two more. This one from Connor in the 920. He says the show Ted Lasso, which I love. New season coming out next week. The show Ted Lasso says it's the hope that kills you. As a Brewers fan, I hope we make a big splash and go all in. But Brewers fashion will be make the small move. Hope it was making a move, but not winning at all.
I mean,
is the hope killing you? Not really. You're different than me. The hope is killing me.
No, see, no.
I'm anticipating that Jeff Passan alert that's going to come through any moment.
I can't wait till there's a Jeff Passan alert for the Brewers trading for Mize or something like that, which still would be good, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that
All right,
be
last one from K-Walk. Kyle.
Yeah.
Let's say you could guarantee the Brewers winning the World Series this year. You bring in Skubal and a huge bat, but you gave up a lot of your farm.
I'm fine
Would you
with
do
that. Yeah, hell yeah. The whole point of doing this is winning a World Series. If I had, if I was, I could see into
you
the
had
future.
supervision.
If I was Raven Simone or Miss Cleo, or depending on your.
Did you just that so Raven?
Yeah, I mean that is the demographic, either Miss Cleo or Raven Simone. I think that covers everything, seeing into the future. And I knew that making a move and trading Made and trading Fisher and trading Burke and trading all the young prospects the Brewers have, it would get us a championship. Then yeah, hell yeah. Because at the end of the day, I won a World Series. I don't care how we get there. I just want a World Series. I'm just not confident that the Brewers are going to make all the moves necessary to put themselves in a position that they can win a World Series this year. And so that's my thing. But if you told me we can win a World Series and trade the prospect, the hell with them prospects.
To hell with them prospects. Liam chimes in crazy. Doesn't matter. The Cubs are taking the division.
How many games back are they?
5.5. 5.5.
Not
the Brewers didn't have a great series.
No, they did not.
But hopefully an opportunity to rebound this weekend against the lowly Angels, who I'm sure they might have a different 9 starting on Sunday than they do tonight. The Angels. Their team might be completely different by Sunday because they're total sellers.
Why don't they just buy? Like they spend money.
Who's remember that, the Angels?
They had Rendon, they had Shohei, right. They had Trout. Like they've spent money. Maybe they just I don't know. Like
I don't know what the deal is. I got to be honest. I'm not the most up to date on what the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim are up to these days.
Did they not change it back?
I don't know. That's how out of touch I am with the Angels. That's how bad they've been. They've been so irrelevant for a decade, other than having 2 of the best players of this generation, which makes very little sense to me.
Crazy.
Let's go to the phone lines. Wanakee, Kent in Wanakee. You are on Kyle and Brust. What's up, Kent?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Doing great, Kent. Thanks for calling
I want to. I want to talk about a little bit the log jam in the outfield currently. Yeah. I mean, that kid looks like dynamite.
He's legit.
Churio's going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Mitchell, if he can stay healthy, looks awesome.
He's been awesome this year, yep.
So rather than talking about trading these young prospects, which the Brewers have knocked it out of the park with Pratt and Lara, is Sale expendable? And also, we kind of have the same problem talking about Bowers and Vaughn. It's tough to get them both in the lineup, and you got a first baseman coming up who looks great. Mm-hmm. So are these guys potential trade with maybe a lower end prospect to get where you need as far as some more pitching or something like that, and keep your top end prospects?
Yeah, I love the thought, Kent. Obviously, you're in the weeds like I am, and Kyle is the last couple of days as we lead up to the trade deadline, thinking about every possibility. All right, Kyle. For those that aren't aware, I am the president of what fan club?
Very good.
That was me yelling Salvatore Brewers game.
I know, but very good. He had that ready.
I didn't know that existed. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, just Twitter searched you doing that.
Yeah, I mean, so I for years have been the president of the Sal Frelick fan club.
Yeah, you really just kind of hijacked that from people.
What do you mean?
Other people like Sal too.
No, but they're part of my club. I'm just the president.
Yeah, I like Sal, and then you
ran unopposed.
I did run unopposed. I was early on that stock.
I was at Sal's first major league start, and I was telling my wife she was my girlfriend at the time.
Yeah, this kid's gonna be legit.
He made an amazing catch, and
here's the thing: is Sal?
You took it to another level.
Here's the thing: is Sal Frelick expendable? The answer is unfortunately yes.
Yeah, and
the answer is unfortunately
yes.
Now I hope they don't trade him in the next couple of days, but the answer is yes, because Jake Bowers can play the outfield. You have Luis Lara. You weren't going to bring him up without the intention of having him be a starter at some point this season. Garrett Mitchell has had a career year. He's been healthy.
Well, yeah.
Obviously, we know who Jackson Chourio is and can be. My nervous energy tells me there is a chance he's traded by Monday. He could be in one of these packages because he's still young. The one thing that I think prohibits the Brewers from trading him is how well liked he is in the locker room.
Yep.
And we remember when Josh Hader was traded, and this is a little bit different because he was such a good player.
In a different locker room.
But he was kind of that guy for that team a couple of years back, and then it was a fall from grace, and they missed the playoffs after being in the lead on August 1st. So, and we know how much Pat Murphy adores Sal Frelick. But if there's an outfielder who could be on the block prior to Monday, I think, unfortunately, it's my guy, Sal Frelick.
Yeah, and the thing is, if that's the whole locker room piece that we were talking to Niger Morgan here on Kyle and Brust about how does that impact the locker room making the trade, bringing somebody in, sending somebody out. And the biggest concern is that Sal Frelick is a big part of that locker room. He's a big part of the intensity. Pat Murphy loves him. The guys love him. And how would that mess up with the chemistry that they have? I really think if you're going to trade Sal, it has to be the right deal during the regular season. Off season, absolutely, because in the off season you have a whole off season to deal with it. You have a whole spring training. Like, you get over it, right? Like, change happens. During the off season, you have time to think about it and move on. During the regular season, it's on your mind, but you just got to play through it, and you don't have time to take a moment to be like, dang, that really happened. And so if they have to trade Sal to get it done, then I'm more than happy to trade Sal to get it done. But I actually would prefer to try to keep Salvatore around, simply because of the fact that I understand how much of a key cog he is for chemistry. A lot of times winning championships isn't about how talented you always are on the field. It's about having talent matched up with having great chemistry in the locker room. The Brewers right now are doing both.
I love that Dr. Denver Dan chimes in with this on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee.
What did Denver Dan say?
He says, Strouf, if Sal is traded and gets us a relief pitcher that takes us to the World Series, is that technically still the summer of Sal? I would say it's the summer and autumn of Sal in that case. I think he gets credit for both. And he would get a ring if they win the World Series, of course. So I think that's worthwhile. All right, Kyle, tell us about one of your friends.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, if you're looking to upgrade your sleep, you can do it with Steinhoffers. I keep telling y'all, I love every time I get to go home and I get to plop on my couch because I can relax on my Steinhoffers couch. I remember we were looking around the store. We said, ooh, we like that couch. We sat down on it. We said, this is the one. I legitimately still have a picture in my phone from when we bought this couch to fill our brand new house that me and my wife got. So I'm telling you this right now. If you're looking to upgrade your house, you can do it with Steinhoffers. If you're looking to upgrade your sleep, you can do it with a Beauty Rest mattress from Steinhoffers. And right now, you can get a free foundation with your Beauty Rest mattress purchase. Queens start at just $14.99, or you can step up to luxury and get a Beauty Rest Black King adjustable base set and get $500 instant in savings. Plus, with Steinhoffers, you get 60-month financing. So better sleep has never been more affordable. You don't have to overpay for a great night of sleep. Shop in-store at Steinhoffers or online at steinhoffers.com. And let me tell y'all, relax, y'all. We got Steinhoffers.
Yeah, Kyle Strouf, C-Cat with you on Kyle and Brust here on ESPN Wisconsin. We will flip our attention to the Green Bay Packers as training camp. Practice number 3 is in the books up in Green Bay. We'll talk about that coming up next on Kyle and Brust here on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Go, Pack, go!
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
But then when you whoa, so you watch
off now.
Wait.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We have not had rain to drive through in a long time, so let's take it easy out there right now. Dealing with a couple of accidents. Westbound 94, right in the Marquette. We've got the 2 left lanes, basically on the ramp from northbound 4394 to westbound, so just be careful with that. We've also got a bunch of broken down vehicles pretty much all over the place. We've got a crash on the ramp from Beecher to 4394 southbound as well. Heavy delays southbound 43 from Brown Deer Road to Bender, and then from Hampton down through the Marquette all the way past those accident scenes. Westbound 94 backing up from just west of 27th Street to Holly Road, eastbound from 70th Street to 35th. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight, showers and storms continue, windy with a low of 66. Tomorrow, early rain showers ending by the afternoon, a high of 72. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee. All day, every day. The Carbless talk and text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Carbless talk and text line. This is more.
Marquette's first-team All-Americans brought to you by Saganiac Planning. Mullen, Kogis, Meminger, Jones, Lee, Wade, and Howard. Butch Lee led Marquette to the national title in '77 as a second-team All-American. Next season, he was first-team All-American and the only Marquette player, National Player of the Year. No Marquette player ever first-team for 2 seasons. Marcus Howard, like Butch Lee, second-team and then first-team. And Tyler Kolek, with all the Big East honors, second-team All-American for 2 seasons. Wrong. If you're a company owner offering medical insurance for your employees, you may be sick and tired of the constant increase in rates or change in benefits. Now's the time to take a look at a different type of plan. At Saganiac Planning, it's called level funding, an opportunity to keep premiums low and possibly receive a return of your premiums. For more information, call John Saganiac Jr. Level Funding, 262-783-6161. Saganiac Planning, a name synonymous with employee benefits and top-notch service.
Buying or selling a home isn't just a transaction. It's one of life's biggest decisions.
That's why clarity, trust, and the right guidance matter, especially in an ever-changing market.
I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
I'm John Lorenz.
And I'm Taylor Mangini. Our team delivers a white glove experience at every price point, combining expert negotiation, local insight, and genuine care.
Get started today with a team you can trust at wendorfteam.kw.com.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
Driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
This is Aaron Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited with my brother and business partner, Eric Brown. Siding Unlimited is Milwaukee's choice for siding, windows, roofing, and doors.
Siding Unlimited delivers on expectations because our experience, integrity, and craftsmanship come through on every project.
For new siding, windows, roofing, and doors, call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
In healthcare, change is constant. Fifth Third Bank helps organizations navigate that change with local expertise and comprehensive financial solutions. From capital structure optimization to revenue cycle support and commercial payment tools, Fifth Third empowers sustainable growth. For nearly 20 years, the Milwaukee team has partnered with healthcare and not-for-profit organizations, building trusted, long-term relationships. Experience the difference only Fifth Third can deliver. Fifth Third Bank National Association, member FDIC.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle and Brust continues. I'm Alex Strouf in for Ben Brust, your cousin sub of the day. Cousin subs, we believe in better. He is Kyle Wallace. C-Cat is running the show for us. 800-990-3776. That is the Cardinals Talking text line your way into the show. If you have any comments on what we're about to get into, which, of course, is the quarterback, Jordan Love. Kyle's been running. It's like he's running a campaign slogan for Jordan Love this offseason. It makes my heart so happy. What have you been saying for the last couple of weeks?
Liberate love. Liberate love. Freedom man.
Well, I think you're really going to like this then from the head coach, Matt LaFleur, who once again met with the media this morning up at Lambeau Field ahead of training camp practice number 3. So his son was running amok in the locker room yesterday, I guess, Kyle.
Uh-oh.
He was like
a distraction. How old is this kid?
He's young, and he was pretending to be a media member.
Oh, so he was play day? This is what we doing,
Oh,
playing games?
Matt didn't know about it.
Oh.
So Matt LaFleur's press conference opened with the media being like, hey, your son was in there. Did you know this? And then it somehow led him to talk about the plan for Jordan Love. Take a listen.
That.
He did a good job.
Did he? What did he ask?
He did ask.
Well, that's not a high bar, though.
I know. He did ask for your batting rating as a coach.
Oh, okay.
You got 99.
All right.
He was asking guys if you guys should run the ball more.
Oh. Yeah. Do you want us to run the ball more?
No, sir.
Okay.
You gonna let Jordan Love cook this year?
Yeah, we're gonna let him cook.
So there you go. That's Aaron Nagler of Cheesehead TV, who you hear in the background there, who said, "I don't want you to run the ball more. Are you gonna let Love cook? Are you gonna let Love sling it?" And he says, "We're gonna let him cook."
So maybe Nagler stole that from me. I don't know, but just kidding. Everybody says let him cook. No, that's y'all had me excited. Like he for real was like, yeah, we want to let him cook. He was. I don't even know. He's joking. He's playing around. I'm more distracted by. Do they rate coaches in Madden? And he's a 99.
No.
Oh,
they don't rate coaches.
Well, I didn't know. I mean, last time I played a game called NFL Head Coach, but no. I mean, he's joking, and I hope he's being real though. Like I hope he actually is thinking about letting Love cook, and I hope when it's letting Love cook, it's not just sitting there saying, "All right, play within my offense." I hope it's like play within my offense. We're gonna throw the ball. Like, play within my offense where I want you to slang this thing around because the Green Bay Packers, their best chance of winning a Super Bowl is not handing the ball off to Josh Jacobs. Their best chance of winning a Super Bowl is airing it out. And that is the exact reason why you're legitimately giving contracts to wide receivers and about to give a contract to a tight end and draft a wide receiver in the first round because you want to be able to throw the football around. I don't care that Matthew Golden is doing a good job at blocking. Like, that's great. I want to hear him catching footballs. That's what I want to hear him doing. So for me, yes, he can joke about, we're going to let him cook. I hope he really lets him cook.
I 100% am with you, and you might want to get the cool button ready here, CCAP, because I'm gonna. I know Ben and Kyle would definitely make fun of me when I say this, but I'm setting this up for a reason. So I've been doing a lot of appearances on WTMJ, our sister station, this week,
Look at
to
you.
promote Green Bay Game Day, the pregame show I host in the fall before every Packers game. Thank you, CCAT. And so with training camp starting, I've been appearing on a bunch of their shows. I've been on Wisconsin Morning News a couple of times.
Cool.
I've been on Wisconsin's Afternoon News a couple of times.
Cool.
And the same question keeps getting asked to me, which is like, what are the expectations for Jordan Love? And I keep going back to the conversations I've been having with you the last few weeks, which is, I remember, I think we were at the ESPN Milwaukee golf outing when we did the exercise of like,
it was hot.
It was really hot that day. But I was thinking about last year, I kept saying the word consistency. Yep. That's what we need to see from Love in 2025. And I'm trying to figure out like what that means in 2026 for Love.
Well, do you think he delivered with that consistency before you keep going? Do you think he delivered more consistency? Okay, that's
definitely,
good. I agree.
Because I think his first two seasons, there would be moments or games where you could tell it was a little roller coastery. Right. It was a little roller coastery, a little inconsistent. Last year, I thought he was as cool as a cucumber.
But you can pinpoint the games that you felt like maybe the Giants game where the Packers found a way to get out of it. Yeah. Off to the Cleveland Browns game that I only watched via, because I was in Portugal. I watched via the.
Oh, where's the cool for that?
The app.
I was in Portugal. Where's the cool?
Cool. Portugal's in the world. What you talking about? Dude, life is, all you gotta do is get on the plane.
Yeah, but that's still cool. You were in Portugal.
Yeah, but it's a plane ride.
Anyway, so I'm struggling, and I think the best thing I can get to is Liberate Love, which is crazy. I haven't thought of anything better than that. But
it's a shot at me.
Well,
crazy! I haven't thought anything better than Kyle. That Dumbo.
We need to come up with something where it's like he just needs to be the man. And I keep going back to when Matt LaFleur said at the NFL owners meetings in February or March, whatever month it was, that we're going to go back to a year one offense. To me, that means it's Jordan Love's offense, though, because in 2019 in Matt LaFleur's first season. It was a Matt LaFleur joint by all means, but that thing was produced by Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Aaron Rodgers was in charge of that offense. Matt LaFleur came up with some of the schemes and some of the play designs, but when it got to the line of scrimmage and Rodgers saw something, he was calling an audible, or he was saying, "Oh, maybe it's actually my second or third read that we should throw to."
So smoke him.
Yeah. And he did in 19 and 20 and 21, obviously winning the MVP in the second of those 3 years, the second and third of those 3 years. This year, it needs to be all about Love. Love needs to go out and make decisions and really own this offense, which I don't think we've seen from him yet in the years.
But that's the one thing that I'm right there with you, where Love needs to have the maturation where he actually says, this is my offense where I completely own it. Like, does Love have an option to can, or to opt to audible to something else? Yes, but does he have the same level of creativity to check into a whole completely, which he may have the freedom, I do not know, to literally look at somebody, check into different routes. Like, it seemed like the grasp of just not the offense, but just overall the game of football, Aaron Rodgers mastered. Like, he mastered it.
But I don't know that he was there in 2008, 2009, 2010, even when they won the Super Bowl. I don't know that he was the level of what we were used to seeing by 2013, 14, 15, 16, right? Like, and I know he was injured one of those seasons. But that's when Rodgers went from, being maybe the most talented quarterback in football to also being one of the smartest.
Yeah.
And I think that takes time. That takes reps, that takes running the offense, it takes comfortability with the weapons around you.
But also it takes to have that mentality, and that's the one thing. Listen, y'all know I love me some Jordan Love, but I've always questioned whether he has that killer instinct dog mentality where I know he's out there, he's a gamer, but there's a whole nother mindset you have to say, I am the best out there. Like, I don't know if Jordan Love steps on a football field and say, I'm the baddest dude on this field. Like, one thing I'll say about Caleb Williams is Caleb Williams, when he steps on the field, he believes in the fourth. Like, he believes, I'm the best. He can suck for 3 quarters, but when it comes down to it, he think he for real going to put a cape on and be the baddest dude on the field. And I feel like Jordan Love says, I'm good. Like, this game is easy, but I need Jordan Love to walk on the field and say, I'm about to torch you. I'm about to make you look silly, make you look stupid. That's the one thing I don't know if Jordan Love has that mentality of like, I am the greatest dude on the field. Watch.
Wow.
Don't believe me, just watch.
I don't know that I agree with that.
You think he walks on the field thinking I am the best player on the field?
But I think every athlete does. Like I don't think that's a mentality you can't have if you're going to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. He doesn't.
Come on now.
Does he wear it to the same level of cockiness as Caleb Williams? No. He's much more humble than that, right? Like he's a humble guy.
No, I think people have different levels.
I think
being irrational.
He's got the killer instinct because we've seen him have game-winning drives. We've seen him orchestrate things in the fourth quarter as well. So just because Caleb Williams did it several times, which again, that record is an absurd one, and props to the Bears offense by somehow finding themselves in so many positions where they could come back and win in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But for Love, I think, he has that killer instinct. I think he's proven that. Now, could he prove it more this season? Absolutely. But I'd rather than game-winning drives or suck for three quarters and then come and win it in the fourth quarter. Because here's why I think Love has it. Because I was at his first home start.
The mentality.
It was week 3 of that first season of him as a starter. And do you know what happened in week 3? Jordan Love orchestrated the biggest fourth quarter comeback in Packers history. His very first start at Lambeau Field.
Yeah,
so I've never doubted his killer instinct when you make your debut at Lambeau Field in that fashion.
Killer instinct. Maybe that was legitimately the best player on the field, and it's not close. Like I don't know if Jordan Love had. Because Aaron Rodgers was arrogant, and he thought he was the best. Like
but he backed it up.
He did back it up, right? But that's the thing is that you have to be able to back it up, and I think Jordan Love can back it up, but I don't know if he has that amount of arrogance and belief in himself where he's like, no, like, all right, give me the ball, it's over. Like, it's over. It's game over. Like, on the final drive, when Jaden Reed dropped that pass, right, and he came back to the huddle, what I would love for Jordan Love to say, because Jordan Love probably said, don't worry about it, we good. Jordan Love say, hey, don't worry about it. I'm Jordan MF in Love, okay? We good, boy. We going to get in the end zone. You just catch that next one.
I think we're kind of saying the same thing, right? We just need to see him graduate into that next level of superstardom. Mm-hmm. And whatever that looks like, whether that's swag or whether that's cockiness, whether that is the playmaking ability, whatever it is, I think you and I are in agreement in terms of what we need to see from Jordan Love in 2026 is a graduation to that next level of superstar.
But he's cold now.
Which he's capable of.
Yeah, no, don't get it twisted.
We're not talking down to Jordan Love.
No, Jordan Love is cold.
Well, you might be a little bit.
No, I'm not. Listen, I have him as a number 6 quarterback, and I think the top 5 is pretty easy. I think Jordan Love is that good. When I think about last season and where he was at and where he was ascending to, I am so impressed with the fact that Jordan Love had to deal with not having Jaden Reed for the season, for a lot of the season, not having Christian Watson, not having a running game because his running back was hurt and the offensive line wasn't great, not having Tucker Kraft, like all of this, but was still able to go out there and win games and ball out. And then in the playoffs, yes, you had Jaden Reed, you had Christian Watson, but you didn't have Zach Thompson. Your offensive line was still a little bit in disarray. You didn't have Tucker Kraft, who was the best pass catcher on your team, and you still went out there and you threw for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns and no turnovers in a playoff game. So, and then to boot, on the last drive of the game, you put the ball out there for your team to try to make plays, and your receivers didn't come down with the ball. Like, that's it. It wasn't Jordan Love having errant throws or doing something, taking sacks. No, it was the fact that guys didn't come down with it. So I'm just saying.
He had a pretty darn good day.
Jordan Love is cold. I'm just telling you this right now. And if Matt LaFleur finally decides that he is going to liberate Love, let Love loose, everybody is going to be doing the Pack-A-Rana, getting ready to celebrate a damn Super Bowl. We going to L.A.
1 pack of 2 pack of
Yeah, we going to L.A. If Jordan Love can be liberated, we go because the defense is going to be good too. I'm just telling you.
I mean, we can point this out as many times as we want to until the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is on Valentine's Day, which is the day of love. Jordan Love in Los Angeles.
It should be.
Love goes Hollywood on Valentine's Day.
You know why they were booing? You know why Jordan Love got booed in L.A. when he was at the World Cup?
Why is that?
Because it was foreshadowing him breaking their hearts.
Sure.
That's what it was. They was getting that boos ready for them booing the fact that they Los Angeles Rams is going to fall to the Green Bay Packers.
All right. I hope you're right about that. That would be a wonderful.
Because he will be back there during.
Yeah, they will be. Right. The day before Thanksgiving they play in L.A., but hopefully they play again on Valentine's Day. All right, you mentioned Tucker Kraft was out. Tucker Kraft activated from PUP today. He was back at practice. What's his Madden rating? We'll go through some of the Madden ratings. Were they appropriate? Were they inappropriate? Was somebody underrated? Was somebody overrated? We'll talk about that coming up next. Kyle and Brust, ESPN Wisconsin, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Hi, guys. Well, you made my day, I'll tell you.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
we've got a couple of accidents. One on westbound 94 at 4394 northbound. 2 left lanes are blocked right now, so that is definitely going to affect your ride. We've also got an accident on the ramp from Beecher to southbound 4394. It's right at the end of the ramp, so you're going to have to merge a little bit earlier than you expect. Southbound on 41, it's a slow ride from pretty much Good Hope Road all the way past Burleigh. The northbound side's backing up from Mayfair Road past Burleigh as well. Feel the speed at the legendary Milwaukee Mile. The only IndyCar doubleheader of the season roars into Wisconsin State Fair Park August 28th through the 30th. Get your tickets now at wistatefair.com. And check the TMJ4 Storm King forecast tonight. Showers and storms continue. Windy with the low of 66. Tomorrow, early rain showers ending by the afternoon, a high of 72. Weather is brought to you by Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin's Road America. IMSA is up next and is coming up July 30th through August 2nd. Get your tickets today and check out the full season schedule at roadamerica.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Life's better with Grimal & Associates Agency with American Family Insurance. When you own a business, you're not just opening the doors, you're building something that matters. From your equipment and inventory to your customers and team, there's a lot to think about. And the right insurance can help you stay focused on what you do best. To find coverage that matches your business, risks, and goals, contact Grimal & Associates at 414-332-0838.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
For 250 years, America has moved forward together. One generation, one family, one community at a time. At the Kunis Auto Group, we're proud to celebrate 250 years of freedom, progress, and the journeys that unite us. To mark this historic milestone, we're giving away 11 brand new vehicles with a total retail value of more than $250,000. Go online for one entry. Plus, enter in person at any Kunis Auto location, and it counts for 10 entries. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. It's our way of saying thank you to the communities we serve and the customers who trust us to be part of their journey. Plus, we have over 1,776 vehicles under 30 grand group-wide, with payments for every budget. Happy 250th anniversary, America. Let's keep America moving together. See official rules and find your nearest location at shopkunis.com.
Are you starting college, moving to a new apartment, or just looking to create a new vibe in your college living? Make IKEA your first stop for everything you need to create a college space that's all you. Whether you're looking to add color with cozy bedding, organize your dorm with smart storage solutions, or find that perfect sleeper sofa for those weekend visits, IKEA has your college life covered. And verified college students get 15% off when they sign up for IKEA Family. It's free and packed with rewards. So go grab your roommate and head to IKEA Oak Creek or shop online at ikea.us or the IKEA app.
Sports are changing. Faster, stronger, smarter. So should your beer. Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer. 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, crisp and refreshing, no extra baggage, built for people who go hard. Still drinking the same old light beer? You're stuck. Flight is changing the game. Level up. Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer. Wisconsin, are you keeping up? DJ Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
What life events have you experienced over the past couple of years? Well, maybe one is coming up. The sale of a company, death, divorce, a health crisis, or helping to pay for college or a wedding. Well, Annex Wealth Management has assisted clients with life events, but planning for them can make all the difference. Knowing what you own, why you own it, and how much you're paying for it is a big part of smart financial planning. Annex has an entire in-house team that works together so you can make informed decisions when life events come up. Click Get Started at annexwealth.com.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle and Brust rolls on ESPN Wisconsin, the ESPN Wisconsin app, ESPN Milwaukee, ESPN Madison on YouTube. He's Kyle Wallace. I'm Alex Strouf, your Cousin Sub of the day, in for Ben Brust. Cousin Subs, we believe in better. CCAT running the show for us. And CCAT's going to join us as we run through some Madden. Is it what are we on? Madden 27?
Yep.
When does that come out? Is it out?
I don't think so.
Okay,
It says pre-order now on the website.
Okay, so it comes out soon. But they are starting to slowly reveal some of the ratings of players. So for those of you unfamiliar, it's essentially a scale of 0 to 99 overall. 99 overall is the best you can be. A couple days ago, I saw they revealed the 99 club. No Packers were in it.
No.
But I also saw a graphic of historical 99 overalls, and one of our teammates was on there. Mark Chimura, back in Madden, I think 99 was a 99 overall.
No, that must have been some special card.
No, he is one of 4 Packers ever to have a 99 overall.
The
4 Packers ever.
I love Chewy. He was on my wall as a kid.
The 4 Packers that ever have a 99 overall.
Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers,
Devontae Adams,
and
Mark Chimura.
That's crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
On that
one
list
of the
is pretty
4.
sick.
One of them
Isn't
is
that
not like
crazy?
the other.
Is that not insane?
Shout out to Chewy though. That's the cool thing because Homer. John Madden must have loved him for Chewy.
He did. Yeah, must have.
Madden with 99. He can block. He can kind of catch. Boom.
Boom. Boom. All right. So we are going to take a look and try our hand at some of the ratings, is my understanding, CCat?
Yeah, I've got the list in order. Highest rated Packer in Madden to the lowest rated Packer in Madden. I want to see if you guys can get the top 5.
Okay.
That's not how you view these guys, but on how, I don't know, the computer geeks view these Packer players.
Let's go one at a time. So let's start with the highest rated Packer. We'll work together on this.
Micah Parsons.
I have Micah Parsons number 1. I have him at I know he's not in the 99 club. I have him at a 98 overall. Is Micah Parsons number 1?
Kyle, do you have a number you want to give to me?
Sure. I put him at a 97.
It is a 98 for Micah
Nice.
Parsons. He is number 1 on the list.
Yeah, I knew he was going to be close to that 99 overall.
Yeah.
All right, second ranked Packer. Again, this is not like
in
importance.
order.
This is not how good they are. So I don't think it's Jordan Love. I think Jordan Love is going to be like 4th.
Oh, so we're trying to get it in order, not just top 5.
Yes, we're trying to get it in order. So I believe this will be Xavier McKinney, number 2.
I was going to say Xavier McKinney would probably be number 2. Yes.
Okay, so we're in agreement there. I'm going to have him at a 92 overall.
That sounds good. Now, I haven't played the game in a while. 90, 91.
Okay.
Strouf is on fire. It's
Let's
McKinney.
go!
It's 92.
That sounds good. You've been good with both of them.
Okay, I don't play Madden. I played a lot of Madden 07. That came out 20 years ago today.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Ironically.
Was that the one with Favre on the cover?
No, Sean Alexander. Favre was on 09.
That's the one on the Wii where you could draw your own routes. I love that.
That was a good game.
I
That was a good
didn't
game.
play
Yes.
Wii.
All right, number 3, I have Josh Jacobs.
Ooh.
He's still getting that respect.
After a down year, I'm gonna go Tucker Kraft.
Tucker Kraft at 3. Okay, interesting. So I have Josh Jacobs 91 here.
Josh Jacobs is gonna be like an 87, 88.
Okay, so who do you have at 3? You have
Tucker Kraft.
What do you think he's going to be?
89.
Okay, here we go.
Man, Strouf, you're kind of on fire again. It is Josh Jacobs at a 91.
Dude, I am good at this. I am good
Crazy.
at this. All right, so I wrote this down in the commercial break. I was guessing. All right, number 4, I have Jordan Love. I have Jordan Love at 4th.
At 90?
Are you going to go Kraft again, I assume, here?
You're cooking.
Well, you already guessed.
I mean, Jordan Love should be like a 90.
But you already guessed Kraft.
Okay, yeah, so Kraft.
Okay, I have Jordan Love at an 89 overall.
All right. Something had to give.
Okay, yeah,
No,
there we go.
Incorrect on all accounts. Zach Tom,
Whoa!
right tackle.
I did not have him on my list.
What is he at, 90?
He's at 87, so that makes you.
Oh, what did you tell me Tucker Kraft was at?
Well, he's going to be.
I haven't gotten to him
He's
yet.
not going to be in the top 5 because Jordan Love will be next.
Nah, I cheated. I thought he told me Tucker Kraft was at 89 today.
No.
Okay. I have number 5. I have that listed as Kraft at 87, but obviously that's not right. So I'll go Love at 87.
No, 88. Ain't no way my boy at 87, is he?
Well, then Jordan Love's an 86.
That's
and he is the 5th highest rated.
What's
Packer
Tucker
on Madden.
Kraft?
Tucker Kraft is at a lowly 85.
Oh, baby. I don't like that respect. Disrespect.
Jordan Love's at an 86. What are the quarterback ratings then?
Can you dig that up for
Yes.
us where he ranks quarterback-wise?
I'll abandon this page. I will take a look at the quarterbacks.
I would imagine he is incredibly disrespectful.
Matthew Stafford, 99.
Yep.
Joe Burrow, 97. Lamar, 94. Patrick Mahomes, 93.
That's it?
May, 92. Prescott, 91. Herbert and Williams, 90. Goff, 88.
Yeah, but Caleb Williams is the cover athlete. You got to bump him up a little bit. He's not an ideal overall.
I guess I'm trying to figure out. I guess Justin Herbert is really good.
He is. Yes.
But I feel like him and Jordan Love are really in the same breath.
By the way, Billy in Sussex correcting me on the text line. Chewy was actually a 100 overall back when they had those in Madden 99.
Now, it's favoritism. It has to be favoritism. There's no way.
I'm dead serious.
No, I'm just saying. There's no. I'll play all the Madden games. I don't remember.
Mark Chmura was at 100 overall. I'm not kidding. Look up Madden 99 ratings if you're curious about this. So Jordan Love is probably like the 14th best quarterback in the game then?
Looking at 12. He's
Yikes.
directly behind Sam Darnold. Darnold at 87, Jordan Love at 86, but Jordan Love is 1 point above Brock Purdy, who's at 85.
Yikes.
Okay. This is.
What? What are you looking at?
The Madden 99 100 Club. In the early years of the video game, top players could receive a 100 rating. Only 6 players reached this legendary status in Madden 99. Alongside Chewy, the other 100 rated players in Madden 99 were Barry Sanders,
okay,
Jerry Rice,
whoa,
Shannon Sharp,
yes,
Deion Sanders, and Tony Baselli. They're just like we said. Which one of those isn't like the other? Bro, everybody was a Hall of Famer, but at that time was a future Hall of Famer.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Chewy does not have a gold jacket.
Well,
I feel like he's got to send some paperwork with that fact on it.
I mean, he should. He should. Based off of this, he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Wow.
That is out, man. So, has Chewy told the story? How that happened?
I knew he was 100. I didn't know the guys he was alongside in the same game.
Has Chewy told the story of how this happened? Because there has to be a story behind it. He didn't. This couldn't have just been, oh my gosh, I'm 100.
I don't know. I've never heard him tell it.
I'm
sure he has.
Madden 99 may still be at my parents' house.
So you're going to fact check this?
No, I mean, I just looking for the games. I'm pretty sure I had Madden 99 for PlayStation at the time. 100% had this game.
There you have it.
Want to dive into Jordan Love's, specific, specifications for his rating?
I guess, what are the top attributes would be my question.
So as an 86 overall, his speed's an 85.
Okay.
His strength's a 62.
Okay.
His agility's a 77. Change of direction, I don't know how that's different than agility, but it's a 71.
Okay.
Injury, 89. Awareness, 87.
Is 89, is that as high good or is it bad?
No, I think it's really good.
High is good. Okay, so he's not very injury prone is what they're saying. Got it.
Correct, and that's for some
Kyle,
reason.
Thoughts?
I just, Baker Mayfield hasn't missed a game in the last 3 seasons.
What does that have to do with this?
I'm just saying.
Baker Mayfield's 95.
Joe Thomas played 10,000 straight snaps.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying he's injury prone. What I'm saying is we give our Packers players a pass for how many games they miss. Our team has an injury history. Remember they fired the training staff, like the personal trainer, didn't they? Or whatever they call it, strength and conditioning coach.
Yeah, strength and conditioning.
Yeah, because the injuries were an issue. We sent Christian Watson to a soft tissue doctor. We got some. This team has an injury history.
All right. Well,
we got a lot of data here.
I think I'm good on the data. I think I'm good on the data. We'll take a look at some.
So none of us play Madden still?
I haven't in years.
Bro, when I used to go crazy in Madden, I was known at my school to be the man who would whoop anybody in football. Madden and NCAA.
Yeah,
I would make people cry.
My buddy bought because NCAA football came back after a 12-year hiatus. My buddy bought that, so anytime I would go visit him because he lives up in Elkhart Lake, we'll drink a few brewskis and play that. Yeah,
I don't. My hands on the sticks ain't what they used to be.
No, same here. I mean, I don't really play video games at all anymore.
I don't.
I still have an Xbox, but it's like the old one.
I don't think I would be allowed to even have a system because that's too big of an adjustment for somebody. To marry somebody who doesn't.
Oh,
play
so
video
that's the
games
nice
and
thing
then all of
about.
a sudden
So that is an argument I won when we moved to this new apartment a year and a half ago. Me and my then girlfriend, now fiance. I said Xbox goes in the living room. We use that for all of our streaming. Because you can get all the apps on there, right? The YouTube TVs, which is what we have, the Netflixes, etc.
I didn't know that those systems had all that.
Oh yeah, they got the apps, man. They got it all.
I did not know. I haven't played PlayStation 3.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Tell us about your friends over at American Family Insurance.
Yes, American Family Insurance. That is the place you need to go if you are looking to get homeowners insurance, car insurance, or if you want to bundle them both. American Family Insurance makes it so easy. All you have to do is visit amfam.com, and you can find an agent near you, or you can get an insurance quote online just like that. That's why I love AmFam. And listen, AmFam also loves the Milwaukee Brewers. And like I always say, the parking lot patio, that is the place to be for Milwaukee Brewers games. If you and the family are looking to do something for a game and you want to hang out in a safe, fun environment, take your family to the parking lot patio outside the third base gate entrance at American Family Field. It's a great place to hang out and have giveaways, play yard games, face painting, listen to music, and so much more. And it's open to fans of all ages. So make sure you stop by before your next Brewers home game to the parking lot patio, which is presented by American Family Insurance. Visit them today at amfam.com.
We will get you up to speed on the latest happenings at Packers training camp practice number 3. That's coming up next. Kyle and Brust, ESPN Wisconsin, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
You're surviving Kyle and Brust
That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying?
That's 100% what you're saying. Now, I disagree.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. On this show, it's always football season.
I'm not overly concerned because it seems as if Green Bay's not overly concerned.
Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody over there feels like this team was there. We got short-circuited with injuries. We have the right staff, we have the right people, and we have the right players. We just need to stay healthy, and we'll be champions.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin State Fair turns 175 this summer, and we only get better with age. Join us for 11 days of fun, iconic traditions, grand champion moments, and food that's absolutely worth the hype. Celebrate 175 years together and get your tickets today at wistatefair.com. Wisconsin State Fair, presented by T-Mobile, August 6th through 16th. We'll see you there.
Feeding the kids shouldn't turn into a negotiation. That's why Cousin Subs reimagined the kids' meal. Kids get to choose a kids' sub, mac and cheese, or chicken tenders, plus a side, a drink, and dessert. Everything they want, nothing you have to overthink. And while they're covered, so are you, with fresh-made favorites you'll actually want and feel good about. More choices, more smiles. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
25 years ago, a generational Bucs team made an unforgettable run.
This is the place to be.
Write It Up, narrated by Jim Paschke, is the new season of the Behind the Bucs podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. This is the oral history of the 2000-2001 Milwaukee Bucs and their run to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Absolute bedlam here at the Bradley Center.
Listen now on Bucs.com/plus, the Bucs app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get your podcasts.
Calling all High Life lovers, the Champaign of Beers is making history. They're selecting their very first mayor of the Champaign of Beers region. Share your story, throw your hat in the ring, and show us why you love High Life by visiting the Miller Brewery website. Must be 25 plus to sign up, 21 plus to enjoy. Celebrate responsibly.
It's a great day for Brewers baseball, and with Brewers checking from Associated Bank, you get a powerful lineup of perks all season. Leading off is express entry with incredible speed. Next up, 20% off gear at the Brewers team store. Sporty stuff. And third, up to 50% off home game tickets. But if you can believe it, there's even more you can score. Because with Brewers checking, you get the strongest lineup in baseball. Only from Associated Bank. Join the crew at AssociatedBank.com/Brewers. Member FDIC.
Your premier Michigan golf getaway includes rounds at Sweetgrass and Sage Run. Book Monday through Wednesday for best availability. Savor elevated dining and unwind at the full-service Drift Spa between rounds. Grab quick bites in the expanded Sage Run Clubhouse. Or refresh overlooking the 9th and 18th at Sweetgrass. It's all part of an unforgettable golf experience at Island Resort and Casino. Plan your getaway at islandresortgolf.com.
Students learn best when they can put their knowledge into action. JA's Stock Market Challenge teaches high school students how to analyze stocks and how current events impact value. Thanks to RSM, our partner that makes this program possible. It's just one of many ways JA brings learning to life. To learn more, visit wisconsin.ja.org.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Oh, yeah, Kyle and Brust continues. ESPN Wisconsin, the ESPN Wisconsin app. ESPN Milwaukee, ESPN Madison on YouTube. I'm Alex Strouf in for Ben Brust, your cousin sub of the day. Cousin subs, we believe in better. Kyle Wallace here, of course.
Indeed, here, of course.
What's going on?
Nothing. I mean, so you're here, and typically you're supposed to do. You got paid. You got hired, right, by Ben Brust.
I must have missed the check. It may have come in the mail.
He said a penny a day, and you're supposed to
a penny a day.
That's what he says. You got paid a penny a day.
I wasn't here for this. I don't know what you're talking about.
CCAT, did he not say he negotiated with Alex Strouf how much he was going to get paid to do the Packers training camp updates?
Yes, I heard it was phrased as tips. Penny a day for training camp highlights.
My agent needs to do a hell of a better job than that.
Well, I mean, he said he talked to you directly.
Yeah, I didn't agree to. We never talked about payment. I said I would happily do the highlights for you guys.
Well, you didn't do it today.
Yeah, because I'm here today.
Well,
so I just figured we would talk about it.
Or because you decided that you wanted to come to work a little bit later. But that's neither here nor there. You, sir, did not let me know about the update that I need to know. I think you're trying to hide something from me.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Who is my favorite? Not the most impactful, but who's my favorite signing that I love to say? Say his name. Say his name.
I thought we banned saying
Juice! Benjamin St. Juice.
I know in the update yesterday I said you want some toast with your juice. You like that?
Yeah, but here's the thing. I was hoping to get an update today because then I go on the internet and I see from Ryan Wood on Twitter, X, Benjamin St. Juice has announced his presence at camp. Just jumped a Tyrod Taylor out route to Savion Williams down the sideline for a pick six the other way for a touchdown. I try to tell you that cornerback room don't sleep on.
Okay, hold on. You mentioned the name Benjamin St. Juice. Read the other two names in the tweet for me.
The experience backup quarterback who
keyword
many starts. Many starts.
What was the keyword you just said?
The experienced quarterback.
Yeah. What was the
that has a lot of experience in the NFL. The savvy veteran Tyrod Taylor.
So Benjamin St. Juice had a pick six with no pads against the second team.
Yeah, pick six, baby.
Yeah. Okay. Why would this get me excited? I mean, yeah, good for him. Nicely done. It solidifies he's going to make the roster probably, but
boy, there's some good plays today. You cheated me of this. You cheat. Matthew Golden with an absurd over-the-shoulder catch on a deep moon ball from Love up the right side.
That's exciting.
Aaron
I like
Nadler.
that. I like hearing that. Yeah. I like you doing this. Why do I need a penny a day? Maybe you should get a penny a day.
Nah, I don't work for that amount of money. I might as well just say I'm working for free. I wouldn't dare disrespect myself.
Do you guys actually think Ben Brust will pay me 12 pennies at the end of training camp?
If you asked for it, he would. He would. Ben Brust 100% would. You know I'm Ben Brust. 12 pennies.
He might actually give me $12.
He might actually say, you know what? I don't need 12. Here's $12. Shut up.
That's true.
No, there's a lot. Another one, Ryan Wood. Matthew Golden just skied to catch a Jordan Love pass between Xavier McKinney and Zaire Franklin in the middle of the field for 18 yards. Best catch of the camp so far. Golden's got some ups.
Yeah, look. I mean, hold on. Go, Pack, go! So Golden is going to definitely have a golden opportunity to be a big-time impact player this year.
By the end of the year, he'll be the number one wide receiver.
But as we're talking about, oh, wow. I mean, yeah, I think he's certainly going to have plenty of opportunity to be.
Yeah, he's good.
I mean, but it seems like through the first 3 days, though, he's getting a ton of snaps at the ones, which is great news.
Yeah, I agree.
So we'll see with him, but I think when it comes to sheer snap count, it'll probably be 1 Watson, 2 Golden, 3 Reed if everything pans out the way they'd like it to. Yeah. Just because Reed's not as versatile in terms of the positions he can play.
Yeah, I agree. I think they signed Christian Watson because they believe that he can be the number one guy, but I just believe that the most talented guy in the room I think will be Matthew Golden by the end of this year.
I'm excited for that. Love that. All right, we will continue with you on ESPN Milwaukee. ESPN Madison, you've got Molly and Jim coming up next. ESPN Beaver Dam, you've got the Damn Sports Show. Oh, in Beaver Dam or Madison or all?
Beaver Dam. We're here.
Beaver Dam sticking with us. I take it back. The Damn Sports Show is off today. So Beaver Dam sticking with us if you're on with us at 1430 ESPN. Molly and Jim still on, though, on ESPN Madison. We will continue until 5 o'clock. Tori Lowe will join us. the investigative reporter of 620 WTMJ and our favorite Friday friend, will join us coming up next in 2 minutes. Stick with us. It's Kyle and Brust, ESPN Wisconsin.
Southbound 41 backing up pretty heavily, too. It's solid, basically, from before Good Hope Road all the way past Capitol Drive. Westbound 94, you got backups from about 30th Street all the way to Hawley Road. Back on the brakes just west of Highway 100 to Calhoun. On the eastbound side, we've got delays from Highway 164 to Springdale, again past Barker Road, and then some more delays from just east of 68th Street to 27th. Traffic is brought to you by MoMA. Tweak your knee, shoulder, back, ankle, or foot. MoMA connects walk-in orthopedic care and sports medicine to help you get back in the game. Call or walk in today. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast tonight. Showers and storms continue. Windy with the low of 66. Tomorrow, early rain showers ending by the afternoon, high of 72. Weather is brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, or windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Trying to keep up with the 21st century can really get you down.
When you need a break, come to Kessler's.
We'll turn your day around.
We have good air conditioning.
And we love making new friends.
The coffee's better than average.
Because we want you to come back again.
We want to be your jeweler.
My father told you for 29 years that he wanted to be your jeweler.
He put that desire in everyone he hired.
And then he gave us the company.
He transformed our lives and gave us the most fun job on earth.
It's easy to sell jewelry when you sell it for less than it's worth.
Come and take a look at our engagement rings.
And of course, we have thousands of other things.
When you're having an overcast day, come to Kessler's.
We're going to turn your day around.
Free jewelry cleaning done by world-class professionals.
While you drink your good coffee in a room full of diamonds and gold.
Makes you feel better, no matter what you've been told.
One thing you definitely want to see before you're done
is our exclusive Kessler 81.
To find the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Marquette Basketball head coach Shaka Smart here, and you're listening to the home of Marquette Basketball. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour is brought to you by Siding Unlimited, the 5-time winner of the National Pella Platinum Premium Certified Contractor of the Year. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KMB. Hey! He's back!
Hey, oh, we got the spin back. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Come on. It's Friday.
1, 2, 3, let's get it.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Get it.
If you ain't know,
no.
She got a bankroll.
She got a bankroll.
It's not a secret.
Secret.
She could take you.
She can take you.
I got a lot of problems.
Problems.
And I can't go. But it's okay, cause I got the
Tory love. Oh, he do the spin. Spin to the left.
Spin stroke.
Spin to the right.
Oh,
my goodness. Oh, my goodness. It's a beautiful Friday.
Kyle and Brust, ESPN Wisconsin, the ESPN Wisconsin app, ESPN Milwaukee, ESPN Madison on YouTube. I am out of breath.
Powerful.
Woo! Hi, Tori.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. We've been talking Brewers. We've been talking Packers.
Great energy. Great energy.
How you feel about the Green Bay Packers as training camp gets out of underway this week?
I'm happy. I'm happy we at the training camp. To me, I like the early chemistry. Good talks about the offensive line. I'm hearing good talks about the offensive line.
No. You fell for it.
I'm just saying. I'm just hearing.
He fell for the fact that Aaron Banks was quoted saying that he felt like this offensive line had a chance to be one of the best in the league.
I'm just loving what I'm hearing.
That's exciting.
That's exciting. That's what Aaron Banks said.
As a fan.
Ask me a question. Ask me if Aaron Banks practiced today. He had a rest day.
Ask him.
He had a rest day. Did he practice today?
Ask him the question.
Did Aaron Banks practice today?
No.
Oh, wow.
He didn't. Talking about we're going to be the best offensive line. I'm not saying we not, but I just said, listen, the rumor came from inside the locker room.
I'm just saying that's the confidence. That's what you need.
You want Aaron
I was
Banks?
just on air talking about my concerns with the offensive line.
Because Aaron Banks tell you.
No, not in that. I just like the enthusiasm. I mean, it all starts in the mind.
You know what I would like? I would like for Zach Tom to say, you know what? I'm happy to be back, and I'm looking at some of these young dudes in this offensive line.
So,
I think we could be great. Not no damn Aaron Banks.
What you guys are referring to, Carson Fowler, WFRV in Green Bay, tweeted just this yesterday when talking to Aaron Banks, quote, "We could be the best offensive line in the league." End quote.
I'm excited about that.
To Tori's point, Aaron Banks is right. They could be the best offensive line in the league.
You know what?
They also could be the worst offensive line.
Miami Dolphins could have the best offensive line in the NFL.
Yeah, that's right. They could.
Hell, you know what? Anybody can be the best anything. The season hasn't started.
Correct.
Hell, my little cousin might be the best linebacker in the NFL.
Yeah, you're right.
Since everybody's starting at the same place, I guess.
All I'm saying is
stupidity.
Last Friday, I was talking about the offensive line and my concerns. I just like hearing good, positive energy.
I know. I like
when it comes to the offensive line. Will it materialize? We are still trying to see as the process continues. But like I said, I'm just excited to hear.
Tori, I will say this is that
something positive.
Well, something positive
about
for me is that Zach Tom, our starting right tackle, who I really feel like we did not talk about it enough. A lot of people focus on the fact that Micah Parsons went down. They didn't focus on the fact that Devontae Wyatt went down on the defensive line, our second best defensive lineman as well with Micah. But then in addition to that, our best offensive lineman and right tackle on an offensive line that was very inconsistent last year lost Zach Tom in that Denver Broncos game. I think nobody really talked about that. And seeing that Zach Tom is saying that he's going to be around week 1, now that's something to talk about. So that is something that gives me confidence.
That's another positive.
That the offensive line could be solidified. And again, I'm happy that everybody is practicing, right? Everybody in the offensive line is practicing. Aaron Banks came back. He came off the PUP pretty quickly. And so I'm happy that they get a chance to work with one another, right? So I am optimistic that they won't be as bad as they were last year. But being the best offensive line in football, I would love to be wrong on that. I would love for myself to look back on this, on July 31st and say, boy, I was wrong, because if they have the best offensive line in football, the Packers are easily going to be in the Super Bowl.
And like I said, I'm just happy that a concern of mine last Friday is actually having positive energies, good sayings, people feeling in good spirits.
So Keyshawn Nixon said we could be the best cornerback room in the
you want that. I mean, you want somebody on the team, and this is the problem.
You want to be lied to?
No.
You want to be lied?
You still got to perform.
You want to be lied to?
You know what? People lie every day. You know what I say? God bless you. God bless you. Hey, they got to live with that. I got to keep moving. I got to stay in good spirits. Now, what I will say.
You know what I say?
Hey, you lie to me, God bless you. Keep your spirits high.
All I'm saying, you gotta live with that. I gotta keep moving. But the thing is, this is the time where the mind frame of the team is shaped. And so you get in these trainings and these practices and things like that. This is where you're supposed to bring in that good positive energy, the vibes. And as the season continues, we can see if they can maintain it. So I'd rather start high mentally with great expectations.
I like that.
Then to look,
what?
This is a problem. We may have some injuries, may have this and that. You're starting in on the low end.
I love that.
I like that. You might believe in yourself.
So I have a question for you guys, actually, because I was thinking about Tori when I did this. So I had a few drinks last evening.
Oh man, you back drinking?
What do you mean? I never quit drinking.
Before you get finished, I saw Strouf on Tuesday.
It was Wednesday, and I made a joke, and it was not well received by Kyle. He seemed very concerned about it.
He said, boy, I haven't had a drink in. I've been sober for a while.
I did not say sober. I said I had a really fun week.
That's awesome.
Somebody asked me how my weekend was, and I said it was really good, but I haven't had a drink since Saturday. And you turned around and you went, dude, it's Wednesday.
Like, who says that? A fun weekend, but I haven't had a drink since Saturday. Bro,
but like
you've been at work Monday through Wednesday.
Number one, it was a joke.
No,
I was making a little bit of a
he swear every time he gets caught. Yeah, nobody caught it, so it became a joke.
So then everybody was like, "Oh, we're worried about you. That's a big accomplishment." I was like, "Well, yeah, I guess. Like, I do like having a glass of wine with dinner, or occasional after work beer with a friend.
Nothing wrong with
a
that.
beer or two.
But the way you said it
it's
was
not
like
anyway. So last night, our little group where we try new restaurants got together. It's me, my fiance, and two other people, and we went and tried out a new restaurant. And I was talking to my fiance and the other girl, and we were talking about horoscopes. So neither of them are like that. But so we were all like, I don't really get why people get into the horoscopes. And so I looked up city I was born in, my birth time, and in it was a crazy accurate breakdown about who I am as a human being. It was sort of vague, but it talked about my never wavering optimism. Like, that's a little specific. You know me. And Tori's right now explaining how to be an optimist.
Was it on for your wife as well?
I don't know. She didn't know what time she was born, so we couldn't look it up.
Right.
You know exactly the time you were born? I guess I do too.
Yeah. It's on the birth certificate.
Yeah, it's on the birth certificate.
And I just saw mine recently.
Yeah. 8:46 p.m. for those of you curious.
Well, I ain't gonna let me stop.
Yeah, that's too much information.
You don't know what city I was born in.
You almost got me, Tori. Listen, you can't do what they do. That's what Mama told me. All
I'm gonna say is, I used to. My grandmother used to get the TV Guide.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they used to have the horoscope in there.
Yeah.
And that's just the daily horoscope.
Well,
it
was like something with the horoscopes in there. And so every time I read mine for cancer, I felt a little connection to it.
Yeah,
I felt like.
So are those things accurate? Or just a scam?
Well, hold on. I'm saying every time I read the horoscope for my area, my date, I feel like it's centering around something.
Do you read others as well?
No, I don't care about nobody else. I'm not into it like that.
Well,
I only check for my stuff.
Well, that's the thing, is that you might read somebody else's and it might connect with you too.
I want to know if the horoscope things are real or if it's a load of crap.
People say
it's astrology.
Yeah.
Is that real or is it crap though?
Astrology is real.
No, I see the reason why I think it's crap.
Just by knowing from where I was born and the time I was born, you can determine who I am as a human being.
Because
it's that simple.
Everybody's different. And
intergalactic energies.
No,
I mean, like I said, a lot of people really believe and go by this.
Yeah, they do.
So it's like almost, I wouldn't say religion, but it's like a strong belief in it.
Oh,
so a lot of people have strong belief in the zodiac. Yeah,
people love.
So
Zodiac.
I'm not gonna knock it because
they love
a lot of people they use that as guidelines,
which is
to
good.
shape their healing process or whatever they're going through. So I see a lot of people doing that as well.
Yeah, people do it, but I'll say this is that. They say Geminis have two different personalities. Right?
You're a Gemini, is what you're saying?
I am a Gemini, but who doesn't have two different personalities?
Well, you definitely do.
No, but I can turn up.
I'm the one that's a Cancer. They say that we're emotional and crybabies and stuff like that.
But you're not emotional.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I deal with a lot of emotions.
Common weaknesses of Geminis is their inconsistencies.
I'm not inconsistent at all.
Don't we call you a flip-flopper?
No.
Oh, wow.
No.
Is that literally your nickname on the show?
I would actually.
Is that accurate? Is that
yes?
Flip-flop.
I would say
he changes his opinion on certain topics every day.
This is what they do. They try to.
Is that according to the zodiac?
No.
Well, according to the zodiac, Gemini's inconsistency can lose interest fast, leading to flaky or unreliable behavior or opinions.
And now let's be.
Is just not, you were just born this way.
No, this is not. Stop it. I am the most consistent thing in both of y'all lives. I have known both of you. I've known Tori since 2020. I've known you since 2022 or something like that. Have I changed one bit? I am the most. You know exactly what you expect.
Your opinions do.
No, my opinions evolve.
Just say
I think they were more talking about your opinions.
I'm giving you the cheat code. Next time Ben accuses you of being a flip-flopper,
say I'm a Gemini.
Just say I was born this way.
You know what's hilarious is that because I have some Gemini traits in me, and my wife.
Which one? Curiousness, wittiness, adaptability, communicative?
No, the one that's two-sided in the sense of I'm cool until I'm not. Right? Don't play with me. And my wife said, "Oop, there's my little Gemini popping."
Oh, so she knows.
Y'all know,
she baby talk.
She knows the traits.
Y'all know I can rant. Y'all know if y'all say something that make me mad, I can go on a rant about it. Like I can flip just. And she said, there
like
go.
you went on a rant about David Crawley.
Well, it's 414 if you want to see what he's talking about.
I'm just talking about.
I mean, there's a lot of people who get it. Like,
Hey.
everybody get the smoke from me.
Huh.
But yeah.
All right, so Tori just referring to the Truth Power podcast.
Yeah, which is
part of
doing
the
well.
620
Yeah.
WTMJ family. That's Kyle's other podcast.
Yeah.
I know I'm a man.
Dealing with the politics.
If you want to hear him talk about sports, you do that here.
Right.
You want to hear him talk about politics, he does it
and that's why I was so busy this morning when Strouf was. Okay, Tori, here's a great question for you. If you came in at 12, what time would you eat lunch at work?
If I probably would eat before I come in.
Oh!
I probably would eat around 11.
But what if you're not
11:30?
hungry? But what if you're not hungry?
Well, then that could be any day. Then it doesn't have anything to do with the schedule if I'm not hungry.
Thank you. This man.
But if I had to come in at 12 all the time, I would probably eat at 10:30, between 10:30 and 11:30.
Are you guys hungry? My stomach is not very big. I'm not often
Bro,
hungry.
I see you eat. You eat. You might
Not
be skinny,
always.
but boy, bro, listen. You eat good. When you eat, I see you eat big old bites.
Okay.
You
Now
eat
you're
meals.
just mocking me.
No, but you eat. You can eat.
Oh, you do enter contests.
Yeah.
Food eating contests.
What?
Remember you went to the one food eating contest a while back.
Yeah, with Tori, right?
At the bar.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, it's something that you would go meatball or something like with the meatball.
Oh, you did the yeah.
So
Yeah,
how did you?
But those aren't eating
wow.
Those are not eating contests. Those
Okay.
are cooking contests.
It's
So like
the same thing.
multiple people
No.
bring in different meatballs, and then you vote for the best tasting meatball.
But no,
so I
but-
don't. It's not how fast can you eat the.
But you
meatball.
also
Okay.
did an eating contest with either State Fair or We Energies or something like that. Didn't
I
you?
did like
And we
it was-
did the
again,
cookie-
it-
we
it
did
was
the cookie
cookie
eating,
But
yeah.
again, it's not volume.
But you
It's
ate-
can you identify
Can
the
you taste the
ingredients?
But you eat a lot
ingredients,
of it, don't you?
Not really. You
No,
eat like,
not in the cookie.
No,
Well, no. But, so you
have
take
like
one
you have
bite?
like 6 cookies, yeah, and then you try to identify.
6 cookies is a lot of cookies at one time.
That's a fair point.
I would be full.
I mean, I was. That was my lunch that day. I feel like I'm being attacked, and I think it's time to end this segment.
I wasn't trying to attack anybody. We was talking about the Zodiac sign, and then we talked about the Packers' offensive line.
Yeah.
This all got rooted from your optimism. You're going to start high, but then you may need to change the frequency at
Right.
some point.
Tori, would you pay if Keyshawn Nixon wanted a new contract? Would you pay him?
I would have to look at him after this season. I would have to evaluate.
That's good.
So the answer's no.
I would have to evaluate him.
He had
this
a
season.
hamstring injury, allegedly, and he said he wasn't sitting out for it. He said he actually had a little tweak, but then he came to practice. And I think Jason Wilde talked to him about his contract situation a little bit, and I don't think he's like 100% happy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm just very curious because Strouf and I last week had a debate of whether or not we would pay Keyshawn Nixon, and I said absolutely not.
Well, the thing is, when you see injury and things like that, you want to make sure that, you're not paying for somebody to sit around. And I think that we made a couple mistakes with advancing contracts with injured ideas happening in the last couple years. And
Yeah.
I think that the evaluation of this season, I'm sure the Packers will make the right decision after that.
I can't wait to have Tori throughout the NFL season talking Packers. Like
It's coming up quick.
I'm so excited for it.
Oh.
Next Friday is the family night, right?
Yeah.
Excited
That's
for
right.
that. And then,
That's right.
then preseason football, baby.
The bike ride.
They open against.
They got the bike rides going
The
on.
bike rides are going on. Yeah. Micah Parsons
Pittsburgh.
got to participate for the first time because
Yeah, he did.
I
got
forgot he
traded.
wasn't a member of the team during training
You
camp.
remember
last
till
year.
August.
Yeah, I think it was like
Late
August
August.
29th,
Yeah.
August 30th.
Oh,
Yeah,
was it that late?
It was that late. It was the end of the month. Yeah. So preseason was in the books, and they were getting ready for week 1, and then they traded for Micah
I
Parsons.
would never forget where I was at when we traded for Michael.
Yeah, the Marcus Theaters in
I would.
Brookfield.
Like,
Yeah,
I will. Be,
I won't either.
Lord willing, I live to 80. 90.
I hope you live longer than
I
that. Yeah,
hope
90.
I hope I live to 95, and like
Yeah, that's a good
and
age.
still have my faculties, as people say about them. And I still
You got to do a
remember-
lot of crossword puzzles.
Okay,
I
need
do
to
a
start doing
crossword
that.
puzzle
Yeah,
every day.
you got
So
to
join the bandwagon.
keep that brain smart.
I
Yeah.
actually may need to do that because I do want to live a very healthy life.
You think I'll live older because I do the crossword
Well, you know,
puzzle every
they
day?
say the more you use your brain and figure out things, it kind of
Someday,
pushes you in.
someday I'd like to sit
As
down
you
with
get
Tori Lowe
older,
and just
yeah.
let him pepper me with fun
Well,
facts.
Tori's 50. No offense
Yeah.
to put your age
Oh,
out
you're
there.
50?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just turned 50, yeah.
yeah.
You can't say no offense after saying something.
Yeah, I mean-
you didn't try to be offensive.
No,
you
like
just
a
said his
backhand
age.
When did you
comment
turn
on
50? Did I miss your birthday?
In July.
Oh, no, I wish you happy birthday.
Yeah, you did.
It was your 50th?
Yep.
I didn't get the invite. Did
He
you have a big
didn't-
Well,
party?
No,
I
he went
was,
out
I
of
was in
town.
Maryland.
Oh.
I was in
When
Maryland.
are we having Tori Lowe's 50th birthday party?
I don't know.
I guess we
I
kind of
was
slept on it.
preoccupied with a lot of planning.
Oh, yeah, you had a wedding.
I didn't even
guess
have a
we'll let it
birthday
slide.
this year. I just went to Maryland. They kind of fed me every day, just fed me, stuffed me.
But the whole point of me bringing up your age is that he has to think about that stuff.
Well, I don't think about it. I mean, I lived the life. Look, let me tell you something.
He's being an ageist right
it's
now.
okay, but like I said, hold on. Let me tell you, you're only old as you feel. And like I said, I'm out here with the best of them. I'm excited.
He is. Like,
yeah,
listen,
I haven't slowed down at all. Yet.
I saw some brothers who were Tory age, and I was talking to Tory, and they said hello to Tory. They was limping and moving. And Tory, I said, you know them? Yeah, I grew up with them. I said, dang, hey,
look, I'm going to tell you, look, I can only live for Tory Lowe, and I can only do what I can do. I can't control nobody else on how they live their life. But I'm going to tell you this, I got a wonderful, powerful life, and I'm so excited.
That's a beautiful thing.
About being 50 because, like I said, some people try to revert, 50 is the new 20. No, 50 is the powerful. Hey, look, they told me when I was coming up, when I was at North Division High School, salute to my Blue Devils, they told me when I first walked in freshman year, if I made it to 19, it'll be a miracle.
Oh, my God.
That's what they told us.
That's devastating.
The football coach. He
was trying to let y'all know discipline is needed.
Coach Ragsdale. I can't remember. I don't know if he's still alive or not, but Coach Ragsdale. So, like I said, this is amazing. I'm excited, and like I said, I'm excited for the Packers offensive line. If it's something going on with them in a positive way, I'm all with that. Last week I felt like I had some questions, but look, let's start off the season with high expectations. Why not?
Tory Lowe, 620 WTMJ investigative reporter and the world's largest or one of the largest Packer backers. Tory, always a pleasure, brother. We'll do it again soon.
Hey, thank you for having me.
More Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin, the ESPN Wisconsin app after this.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
I was in New Orleans telling stories. You in the middle of a quiz.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Wet roads out there causing some slower speeds. And remember, if you do have your wipers on, you got to have your headlights on. Your best way for you to remember that is the law. You got to have the lights on. A crash on the ramp from Beecher to 4394 southbound, so watch out for that. Another one northbound 4394, just north of Howard Avenue on the left shoulder. Westbound 94 itself is backing up through the stadium from 35th Street to Hawley Road, and again from about Sunny Slope Road all the way past Calhoun to Barker Road, and a little bit more of a delay heading right past Highway F. Planning a home project or need added flexibility? Tap into your home's value with a home equity line of credit from Great Midwest Bank. Visit greatmidwestbank.com, your simply local equal housing lender. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast tonight. Showers and storms continue. Windy with a low of 66. Tomorrow, early rain showers ending by the afternoon, high of 72. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
All the biggest voices, all in one place. The Yingling Legends Line. Exclusive insight from Hall of Famers, All-Stars, and Game Changers, all on the Yingling Legends Line.
Brian Braun, I appreciate you joining us here on Kyle and Brust.
But we just wanted to have fun. Baseball's a game of failure and adversity. It's such a long season. You want to find ways to enjoy the success when you have good moments.
The Yingling Legends Line. Crack open a Yingling lager and raise a toast to an American tradition. D.G. Yingling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
It's a summer of big wins with WinFest at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Just play with your Potawatomi Rewards card for entries and your chance to win cash and reward play all summer long. Then keep the excitement going because all your monthly drawing entries roll over into the WinFest final drawings on September 25th, where you could win cars, dream vacations, free play, and cash. Don't miss out on WinFest, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Ben Brust talking about our great friends at Road America. Turn your day into an experience at Road America. Just a short drive from Milwaukee and Green Bay, this legendary track offers more than just racing. Walk the grounds, explore every corner, and watch action from wherever you want. Kids 16 and under get in free with a paying adult at the gate. And on-site camping lets you stay all weekend. Up next is the Moto Sports Car Endurance Grand Prix featuring IMSA, July 30th through August 2nd. Great food, great views, and non-stop action. Road America, where racing meets the outdoors. Check out roadamerica.com. RoadAmerica.com.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Jen Latta. I've spent my career around athletes, coaches, and people looking for an edge. That's why I was so impressed when I visited Revival in Brookfield. From kickboxing-inspired fitness, Kaiser cutting-edge performance training, yoga, bar, Pilates, and a suite of recovery experiences that include red light therapy, infrared sauna, cold plunge, and contrast therapy, Revival is redefining fitness and wellness all under one roof. Limited Tier 1 memberships are now available while they last. Schedule a tour today at revivalbrookfield.com.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Beautiful day for Brewers baseball. Brats in one hand, your Brewers checking card from Associated Bank is in the other. And with a tap, it's 20% off gear at the Brewers team store. An express entry so you can tailgate longer. And up to 50% off home game tickets. All that power, all for the crew. Only with Brewers checking from Associated Bank. Join the crew at AssociatedBank.com/Brewers. Member FDIC.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle and Brust continues on your Friday, rocking with you until 5 o'clock. I'm Alex Strouf, your cousin Seb of the day, and for Ben Brust alongside Kyle Wallace. C-Cat running the show for us as always. We will hear from C-Cat about 10 minutes. But before then, let's continue talking a little Packers, shall we, on this Friday? I'll tell you what, dude. I love that training camp is back. I love that football's back. I've been itching for, hearing who's standing out at training camp practice, even though, by the way, it doesn't really mean that much. But I'm always itching for it.
There's something there. Like a Matthew Golden making plays is more important than a fourth, fifth string cornerback.
Is it? Because last year he was making plays.
Well, it's progress, right?
Remember our buddy Rob Domofsky came on with us last year and he was like, yeah, he hasn't dropped the ball. And then it just they didn't really put him in the game,
Yeah, I mean, that's the one
So
thing.
I hope you're right. And I will say I do think it means more this year because Matthew Golden obviously is going to get a lot more run this year than he did a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
They've cleared out the room for him effectively. He's going to get the Romeo Dobbs role, I would imagine.
Yeah, I would assume so. It definitely would be. But Romeo Dobbs' role and actually the way Jordan Love looks at him, I felt like Jordan Love looked at Romeo Dobbs as that true safety blanket, dependable guy, not like I'm going to air it out to him a non-stop type guy.
Can I tell you something nuts?
What is that?
We are 13 days away.
From preseason?
From the Packers' first preseason game.
I look forward
Thursday,
to it.
August 13th, it is Packers-Steelers in Pittsburgh. It is a 6 o'clock kickoff.
And they should have made it week 2.
What do you mean?
Because week 2, maybe Aaron Rodgers plays. Well,
he's not going to play.
Yeah, but you get either guy.
I would imagine Jordan Love maybe plays a series, and that's it.
In the first game or no?
In the first game. Yeah.
So
That's what they did 2 years ago.
Okay, it was the first game, not the second game. So they just get it out the way in the first game.
Yeah.
Because before they're like, we're not going to.
Yeah, remember 2 years ago was the very first preseason game of the season, and Jordan Love threw a bomb touchdown to Dontayvion Wicks in the second play, and that was it.
One play.
I think it was like a 65-yard touchdown in the second play of preseason, and then he didn't play again.
And I did see in a press conference, I think it was Goody talking about guys playing in the preseason, and specifically, I think the offensive line being able to get out there to play in the preseason.
Yeah.
That's something that, he said the number one offensive line isn't out there. Jordan Love won't be out there.
Right.
But I do believe whether it's Jordan Love out there, the number one offensive line needs to get some reps together. Now,
I'd hope so. Yeah.
How much it's all pending because you don't know the depth behind what they have, right? Because Zach Tom he's not going to be out there. I don't think Zach Tom plays preseason football, right?
I would guess not.
There's no he gets that treatment that
I would guess not.
You just don't. Honestly, Zach Tom's at the point where I don't think he needs to practice to play.
Yeah,
like
that's
once
agree.
the season starts, like
Yeah,
he doesn't need to really be out there.
He's the one I'm the least worried
Yeah,
about.
everybody else
and
is.
obviously you want him to get as healthy as possible come week 1. So yeah, don't play him in the preseason. But the other 4, I certainly think you'd like to see something.
Oh,
from
reps.
Even
Even Aaron
specifically
Banks
Jordan Morgan on the left side.
Yeah, Jordan Morgan, even
Sean Ryan at center.
Got to get those reps.
And obviously you got to figure out what the hell you're going to do at right guard.
Well,
because that's a legitimate battle, is my understanding. Jager Burton missed practice again today, but he will be back. It sounds like next week. It's nothing too concerning. I think they're just being extra cautious with him.
And honestly, the offensive line, it should be, who's going to be the starter? We probably have a really good understanding, and
I assume it's Anthony Belton's job to lose at right guard.
And I don't think Anthony Belton performed last year in a place where he should be concerned about losing a job. Now,
he was your most valuable rookie last year.
Now, and if Burton comes in and Burton just is like a stud, then that makes a difference. But I don't think he's at risk of losing his job. But really, it's about who they have behind him. What is the depth? Because we already know what Kennard can do.
Yeah.
Like, okay, he's fine. But, like, is there anybody else that can emerge as a guy that can be a really good swing tackle or a guy that can play on the inside for you at multiple positions? Because Sean Ryan was that guy that can play center and guard. You don't have a backup because Sean Ryan wasn't a full-time starter last year up until he needed to be one. And so do you have another guy that can be in that position who can play guard and play center? Because the Packers have historically always had a guy inside that can play guard and center. Now, is that going to be his name?
Jager Burton.
Jacob
Monk.
Jacob Monk, because Jacob Monk plays center and plays guard as well.
Yeah, he hasn't excelled the way that I think they thought he would.
Needs to be
because
healthy.
When Elton Jenkins went down last year, rather than putting him in there, they moved Sean Ryan from right guard to
They
center.
didn't trust him,
So they didn't trust him last year. Hopefully, maybe he makes the jump this year. But
This
that's
year
obviously
3.
the big concern for the Packers is not only the starting offensive line, but the lack of depth at offensive line, which hopefully is something they'll be able to work through this preseason. Real quick, I do want to hear from the brother of Aaron Rodgers.
So that was his brother.
Yeah, this is Jordan Rodgers. When did he start
doing TV stuff on?
He's done
ESPN?
college football for a while. He's been like a college football analyst, but now he's starting to do like NFL Live and stuff.
Wow. So we just ignore all the drama between him and his brother, huh?
Well, no, Aaron Rodgers. You saw the post.
Well, no, they're back. I'm just saying
he's reconciled with his family.
Well, his parents. I don't know. His brother wasn't there, was he?
I'm uncertain on that information. I was not there.
All right, making your own path.
Here's Jordan Rodgers, I believe on, what was this, NFL Live or First Take?
I think it was
on
First
ESPN?
Take.
First Take.
First Take. Yeah, look at him. Big shot Jordan Rodgers talking about Jordan Love.
Jordan Love's the best quarterback in the NFC North.
Ooh, say that, King.
And I think he's been overlooked and underappreciated for a number of years. And if you look at some of their struggles, especially last year, their receiving core was a mess. Not only has he been a victim of the most drops by far in the last couple of years, and I hate using that stat, so I'm going to move on from it after I say that, but Christian Watson missed 7 games. Jaden Reed missed 10 games. Matthew Golden, their first-round draft pick, was a rookie. He's going to have a much bigger role. Tucker Kraft is a guy that missed a couple games as well. Up to that point, they were the number 1 duo in the entire NFL from a passer rating to a target perspective. Jordan Love did more with less and with more chaos around him than I think anybody in that division.
That's a really good point by him.
It's a great take. I'm sorry. It is, knowing that that's Aaron's brother, you're just comparing them. They sound nothing alike.
You're comparing voices?
I'm just like mentality, the way they speak, conviction. Like Aaron Rodgers, they just seem different. He seems more buttoned up. Maybe it's just me. I'm a weirdo.
Can we just acknowledge what he was saying rather than analyzing his voice?
Had to get that out. But no, I agree with what he's saying, and that is the reason why I believe Jordan Love is so good. A lot of people don't give him enough credit for what Jordan Rodgers said. He did more with less. Like I talked about and I ran down, like, dude, you're talking about an offense last year that did not have the weapons that are getting contracts. The 2 receivers and 1 tight end that's getting a contract, none of them played together. Like, they didn't have all 3 of them on the field at the same time the entire season because Christian Watson was out when Jaden Reed went down. And then by the time Jaden Reed was healthy, Tucker Kraft was already out. So you're talking about the 3 best offensive pass-catching weapons that you have on the roster have not played together in over a season.
Mm-hmm.
And they all got paid, and they got paid because they're very good players. So that just shows you that Jordan Love was able to continue to elevate this team without having all his weapons. Now, a lot of teams are going to miss weapons, and that's exactly what the job of the quarterback is. But the reason why it's so important is because how good can this team be? How good can the offense be? How good can Jordan Love be when he has all of those wide receivers at his disposal? That is the big thing.
We really only got one answer last season, and it was when the Green Bay Packers, ironically, where they will open the preseason, were in Pittsburgh. Jordan Love finished that game 29 of 37 for 360 yards and 3 touchdowns. Tucker Kraft finished that game 7 catches, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns. Christian Watson had 4 catches and 85 yards. It was the only game all 3 of them were healthy. Only full game, all 3 of them were healthy together. Jordan Love finished with 360 yards.
Jaden Reed didn't play in that game.
Jaden Reed was hurt. I said Kraft, Watson, Love is what I was referring to there. I don't think there was a single game where all of them were healthy together.
There was zero last season.
And obviously add in the Matthew Golden effect, who's got the speed, he's got the ability. Like, this offense has the potential to be really, really exciting, one of the best offenses in the league. But the big question mark, it all goes back to how good will the offensive line be? Because how good the offensive line is how far this Packers offense will go. That is the key to success for the Packers offense this season. With a revitalized Matt LaFleur, with an in-charge Jordan Love, and with a healthy receiving core, you have to be really optimistic and excited about what this offense potentially could be.
And that is the reason why I believe that this team could be a top 3 offense. I really do.
I do too.
Even if the offensive line is just like average, but not horrific, they still have a
Not
potential
a
to be really
detriment.
good. Yeah, I mean, you can't have your running back continue to have to break tackles at the line of scrimmage, right? You can't have your quarterback, if a team threw all-out blitz and you guys don't know how to pick it up and now all of a sudden your quarterback's under duress, like, you got to be able to be some type of solidified unit. So if they can just be average, the Packers can be great.
Tucker Kraft activated off the physically unable to perform list today for the Packers, which is certainly an exciting thing. We will hear from C-Cat coming up next, but first it is Frozen Pizza Friday here on Kyle and Brust, courtesy of our friends at Palermo's Pizza. Caller number, let's go 10 for Jordan Love. Caller number 10 will receive a free Palermo's prize pack to kick off the weekend, and that Palermo's Pizza is so good. Whether you like the Screamin' Sicilian, the Connie's, the Palermo's, it is all delicious. So caller 10 right now will receive a free Palermo's prize pack to kick off the weekend. Call in now to win that free prize pack from Wisconsin's best frozen pizza. Scratch that. It's not even Wisconsin's best frozen pizza. It is just the best frozen pizza. Palermo's Pizza. Caller 10 right now, 800-990-3776. Caller 10, 800-990-3776. Caller 10 wins that Palermo's prize pack to kick off the weekend. Catastrophic next on Kyle and Brust.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Yeah, play some defense on him or something.
You're asking the wrong person.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Backups along southbound 41. We've got an accident right about at Hampton that is going to be affecting your ride, so watch out for that. Delays from Good Hope Road all the way to Capitol Drive. Northbound from Mayfair Road to Hampton. Southbound on 43, backing up from Good Hope Road to Bender, and then from Hampton down through the Marquette, with the northbound side backing up through the Marquette all the way to Keith. Traffic is brought to you by the Neal Group. John Neal and his team know how to minimize your taxes. You earned it, they help you keep it. Visit nealgroup.net to learn more. That's nealgroup.net. And checking the TMJ4 Storm King forecast tonight. Showers and storms continue. Windy with the low of 66. Tomorrow, early rain showers ending by the afternoon, high of 72. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Patio season is here, and there's no better place to soak it in than Veer North. Hey, it's ESPN Milwaukee's Alex Strouf. Located on Milwaukee's east side, Veer North brings the energy with a spacious patio, elevated food, and handcrafted cocktails. Heading to a Brewers game, state fair, or a summer festival? Start at Veer North and take the shuttle. Exclusive for ESPN Milwaukee listeners. Mention ESPN Milwaukee and save 10% on your bill. Then stick around for live music, great vibes, and a menu that goes way beyond the basics. Veer North, Milwaukee's go-to destination all summer long.
This is Aaron Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited with my brother and business partner, Eric Brown. Siding Unlimited is Milwaukee's choice for siding, windows, roofing, and doors.
Siding Unlimited delivers on expectations because our experience, integrity, and craftsmanship come through on every project.
For new siding, windows, roofing, and doors, call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
An ESPN Radio Extra Point with Chris Canty.
I don't know how many quarterbacks you can use Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, the former general manager, as the scapegoat for. J.J. McCarthy didn't work out. It's clear and obvious. Justin Jefferson isn't happy, which is a key in all of this. They fired the general manager, brought in somebody else. The head coach went out and got Kyler Murray to be a part of this quarterback competition. This has to work in Minnesota, and I don't know that the organization is going to continue to gamble away seasons on the promise that once upon a time was J.J. McCarthy. I think this is Kyler's show. If J.J. McCarthy somehow, some way ends up starting games, it would be because he blew everybody away in his training camp in preseason, or it would be because of an injury to Kyler. And I think those are both long shots as we sit here today.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Kylie, what's wrong? I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses, or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code CLEAR to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code CLEAR to borrow up to $10,000. Use code CLEAR to borrow up to $10,000.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
If you are looking to maybe get uniforms for your sports team, if you're looking to get T-shirts for your sports teams' families. Everybody loves that, right? You want to support your kid, you want to support your team, you want to support your family. If you want to get custom polos for your business or you want to order a whole bunch of shirts for your company, you can do it all at Big Frog. They take orders big or small, but what I love about them, it doesn't matter how big the order is. They will knock it out the park. Whether you need 50, 500, or 1,000, Big Frog will always deliver the quality you deserve, but also the consultation you want. I remember when I ordered 220 battery chargers, and guess what? They came through. The design was magnificent. Strouf got him one, and he loves his, and I want you to be able to love your custom design for whatever you want to get from Big Frog, and they will come through for you. If you are looking to get some type of upgrade or some type of custom design, shirts or tool or whatever you need, you can get it from Big Frog. Visit Big Frog at bigfrog.com/Mequon. That's bigfrog.com/Mequon. Or go ahead and head to the store at Big Frog and Mequon, and I promise you, Basil and Brittany will take good care of you no matter how big or small the order is. They will get it done. Visit Big Frog today in Mequon.
Kyle and Brust continues. Alex Strouf in for Ben Brust alongside Kyle Wallace, C-Cat running the show. And it's time to hear from C-Cat on Catastrophic.
Barely keeping Kyle and Brust on the air.
You decided to marry her. You decided to put the baby inside of her.
I love the NFL.
And somehow still finding time to judge the world around him.
You poked the bear. I'll do you one better.
With C-Cat, this is Catastrophic.
Kyle, what's going on?
Bro, C-Cat is losing his mind. I look at C-Cat. I just look at him because I hear meow, and I look at him, and he's smiling at me, and then I start looking at my ring, and all of a sudden he goes in my ear and says, "What are you looking at?" I said, well,
nice, C-Cat. You're growing.
I don't know. He looked at me in a weird way.
I just looked at him, and then all of a sudden he said I gazed into his eyes. Bro, I was looking at my ring. Check the film. Check it. I'm looking down at my hand.
Hey, keep him in line. You're doing a great job back there.
I have another question. You look at me and you look at your ring. Are you like questioning? There's a lot of fish out there.
Did I make a mistake here?
Bro, I heard the meow because it wasn't a roar. And I just looked at him. I thought it was funny, and I looked at my ring, and now he's in my ear. Stroke can't be around too much longer. But C-Cat going to lose his mind. C-Cat, you don't want to see the other Kyle. Remember, I'm a Gemini. There's two sides of me. You don't want the other side. The other side is real disrespectful.
Question. What is one thing Strouf and Tony Romo don't have in common?
We don't have in common? Well, one of us has a DUI, and it's not me.
No, incorrect. OWI.
Oh, excuse me. OWI, yes. Allegedly. Okay, that's not it. Me and Tony Romo, we are both from Wisconsin, so we have that in common. One of us played quarterback in the NFL, the other did not. Is that it?
That's true. Well, that's not what I'm going for. What I was going for is, Strouf, you said you've been off the bottle for a whole 4 days. Tony Romo might have been, might not have been. There were empty liquor bottles in his car when he got pulled over in Wisconsin. If you haven't seen it yet, there's several very interesting clips from his arrest video, one of which when he was doing his test. Are you physically able to operate? Are you under the influence? It sounded like this.
Did I pass this test?
You turn around?
No, I didn't.
That was hysterical.
And the story developed. The story broke a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Story developed. CBS has pulled him indefinitely for this arrest.
Yeah, I don't think his court date's until like week 4 of the NFL season. So it's probably going to drag on a while. Yeah.
And people have really taken a lot of shots at Tony Romo before any of this happened.
Yeah.
Very polarizing color commentator in the NFL
Oh,
circles.
Jim, there it is, maybe.
Do you think that Tony Romo is going to commentate on pro football next year?
I would guess not. I would guess not.
No, he will. The problem is don't get me going. Here in the state of Wisconsin, I mean, it's like a misdemeanor.
Well, right. I mean, legalities.
Like,
right. It's not. He's not going to go to jail for
yeah,
this.
it's gonna be like it's gonna be like a little ticket for doing something irresponsible. But
but I mean, the fact that he was already suspended indefinitely means it doesn't matter if he gets charged or not, right?
And
it's like CBS.
I think they're going to let
rap.
I would imagine they're going to let the legal system play out. Like I said, I think his court date is at the end of September, so that's into the NFL season. That means J.J. Watt, another Wisconsin guy, will actually get promoted to the number 1 CBS booth.
He's not that good.
Oh, I think J.J.'s pretty good.
Oh, when I heard him, I mean, we don't get CBS often. When I heard it, it wasn't.
Oh, I think he's solid.
You hear memorable. What's his memorable line?
Well, Tony Romo had the memorable line.
They all do. We just talked about John Madden had a whole football game. Chris Collins, where people call annoying. People
Okay. First off, it was his first season. What's Tom Brady's memorable line? Go ahead.
Well, Tom Brady.
He's in the number 1 Fox booth.
Well,
What's Greg Olson's memorable line? We know he's good.
Greg Olson got bumped for a reason.
No, Greg Olson got bumped, and everybody was upset because he's so good.
Greg Olson is good. I remember hearing his voice. JJ, I don't know. Maybe I didn't feel like JJ was great. I know Tom does a good job of doing a little storytelling and talking about folks.
I think JJ does a nice job. He prepares really well.
Okay, well maybe I haven't
so
heard
him
him
and Jim
enough.
Nantz, I think, will actually be an interesting pair.
I like JJ. He's
And if Tony
kid.
Romo calls a game, I mean, maybe they do bring him back. I assume he's making a good chunk of money.
JJ ain't better than Tony.
Tony's actually gotten a lot of flack recently because people accuse him of not studying after season 1. Season 1 was when everybody was like, holy crap, he's really good. And then he's kind of fallen off a cliff.
I like listening to him.
I mean, he does make a lot of the funny noises, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim!
I didn't like his Super Bowl call when he stepped over the Chiefs walk-off win in overtime against the Niners.
Yeah.
Jim Nantz had something prepared.
McCole Hardman, right?
Yeah, it was.
And then he just talks all over the end of the football season. That's the only thing I have against Tony Romo. I don't have too much against him. And honestly, if you watch the tape, people, legal experts out there are
you
saying,
referring to the OWI arrest?
He switched it up
I
quick,
did.
didn't he? Yeah. He went from talking about the Super Bowl
I thought
to
he was talking about game tape.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Now I'm talking about OWI tape. People are asking their questions about whether or not this guy actually was severely under the influence.
Dude, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer.
You know how hard it is? Because they were in Milwaukee County, weren't they?
He was like up the street.
Yeah, like you know.
He was like by the Marquette interchange.
To get pulled over in Milwaukee County, you gotta.
He must have been doing something wrong.
Yeah, it gotta be. I think he was reaching for his phone, something like that.
No, you're thinking of Shanahan. Shanahan got in a car accident.
Yes, it was before his phone.
Well, now we're conflating auto issues.
The
Yes.
Shanahan one, that was rough.
Next things up. Tomorrow I've decided to go to see Odyssey for the 3rd time in theaters.
Third time? What?
I guess I don't understand why you go to the theater experience more than twice.
It's an epic. I want to see it on the biggest screen possible.
And have you not done that yet?
I've seen it 2 times in theaters on the biggest screen possible, but
now this will be the 3rd time you're seeing it on the biggest screen possible?
Yes.
What does a movie ticket run for these days?
I have that subscription. So I got sunken costs, $30 a month. I get to see 4 movies a week.
Wait, seriously?
Yes.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, whatever your go-to theater is, like the Regal, the AMC, the Cinemark, whatever you're closest to, odds are they have a unlimited or 4 movies a week subscription for around that price.
Are you paying for popcorn?
I have a popcorn pass. It's $5 for a large popcorn.
Okay, so hold on. Does that come with the subscription? The popcorn pass?
I spent $30 for a year of that.
Okay, so you are spending how much money a year on movies? $30 a month times 12, so what?
Probably $500 if you factor in the snacks.
How many movies are you seeing a year?
Too many. But that's his choice.
I'm probably going to
this
see
is his happiness.
60 movies in theaters
wow.
a year.
I didn't realize you were such a film buff.
Yeah.
I'm not until I got the subscription for my girlfriend's birthday. And then it was like, okay.
Does she come with you every time?
Not every time. Most of the time, but
so
not every
Odyssey,
time.
You're seeing it for the 3rd time tomorrow. You're going alone tomorrow?
I am going tomorrow, and I've realized I'm only going to see it for a third time to avoid spending time with her mom and aunt.
Oh, no. Wait
You're
a
not
minute.
even married and you're already anti-in-laws?
That's the lead story. Don't get yourself in trouble, but what's wrong with being with her mom and aunt?
You know.
I love being around the women
I'm
in
on
my
an
life.
innings limit with family.
Innings limit?
Okay,
Why
so
don't
they're
you like
staying with you, I
family?
assume?
Yes.
Oh,
How
I
long
love
have they been
that.
here?
They are flying in tonight.
Oh,
that should be fun.
So you're avoiding them on day one?
I'll be there tomorrow,
I don't
Sunday.
like- you can live your life.
What do you do on
After
Sunday?
golf. I'll play
After
golf.
You're
at
golfing
noon.
on Sunday?
Yes, I'm going to golf.
And you golf by yourself. We've established this.
Yes.
I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself.
No,
because
I'm
the
not.
Last time
You're
I
not
opened
even
my
married
mouth,
yet. I don't think you can be
I got in trouble.
actively avoiding the in-laws.
I can, and I have, and I will.
Strouf, they got on me a couple days ago. Don't tell him how to live his life.
Who got on you?
Oh my gosh, it got so bad. Gabe Knights even chimed in.
What did you do?
I just told him. Okay,
Kyle was saying I should spend more money on my girlfriend and less money on golf.
Oh well, of course, Gabe tied in on that.
And so he said he spent $600 a month golfing, and I said, hey, maybe you should cut that in half to put more towards her. And why you watching my pockets? I'm like, bro, she's a wonderful woman. You've been with her for so long. Just make sure she's good.
Wow.
I hope you didn't get yourself in trouble. He's looking at his phone.
I'm not in trouble yet.
Wow.
Did she listen?
Not listening right now.
I hope she doesn't listen. This is just being for real. Are they not fun, or are they just like
They don't speak English, so we don't have much to talk about.
Bro, you need to learn Spanish.
I took a year in college.
You need to learn Spanish. Might I say I'm disappointed.
We communicate with nonverbal, just
He's
smiles.
been with this woman for 9 years.
9 years? Oh, I thought this was like relative. 9 years?
And he ain't even learned Spanish for his mother. This is my suggestion. You don't have to do this because I don't want to be accused of telling anybody how to live their life because y'all got a wonderful relationship. Can I ask? You should for Christmas, you should learn Spanish for her and surprise her.
So easy.
Do you know how to say Feliz cumpleaños?
Yes.
Yeah, that's come on now. But you should learn Spanish. Honestly, I think it would be dope. But y'all got y'all thing going on. I don't know y'all relationship. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah. We're good.
Okay.
They came to visit her. We'll spend time together. Gonna get breakfast on Sunday.
How
and
often
dinner.
do they come?
Probably about 4 times a year.
I've got a lot of questions, but I don't think we have time for them.
No.
When your own family,
Luckily
when your own family comes, you don't want to spend time with them.
They don't come that often.
But you don't want them to come.
I want them to come.
Have you invited them?
Yes.
If she left when your family came, would you be upset?
I would be.
Well,
Oh my gosh.
Oh God, double standard.
Oh.
This is bad, CCAT.
Y'all thought I was bad.
Yeah, I did. I did. I think I had the same
is
thought.
the man of the house.
He's bad.
He's the man of the house.
Wow. This took a turn. She doesn't listen, right?
Not every day.
Yeah, today I hope she does.
I really hope she's not listening.
Oh, because it's not this. This wasn't.
This did not go well. If she is.
You openly said this. He took us.
All right, we will maybe revisit this. We'll wrap up the week. Coming up next, Kyle and Brust, ESPN Wisconsin.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
Somehow she still loves you. Still fascinating to me.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Hey, it's Ben Brust. ESPN Milwaukee is headed to the Wisconsin State Fair, and we want to see you at Left's Miller Lite Sports Bar and Grill. Join Kyle and me live from 2 to 5 August 6th, 10th, and 11th. Grab a drink at the new Sipsconsin Cocktail Bar. Try the Chimmy Brat Changa or can-dried bacon cheese curds. Then play Taste Great, Less Filling at 3 o'clock for your chance to win Milwaukee baseball tickets. Plus, Left's has a semi-private space perfect for your next group outing at the fair. Great food, great music, and ESPN Milwaukee only at Left's.
You already know that Kessler's is the world's largest employee-owned group of jewelry stores.
We were recently told that Kessler's is the fastest growing group of jewelry stores in America.
Well, it just goes to show you
Show you what?
that people like to feel good.
What do you mean?
Rick, you know how many people will drop by and look in the showcases and have some coffee and chat with their sales associates?
Yes.
That doesn't happen at other stores.
Really?
People come to Kessler's because it brightens their day.
It makes them feel good.
It certainly makes me feel good.
Tell me why.
Well, everyone's always in a good mood. And everything is clean and sparkling and romantic and happy.
It feels like sunshine and rainbows, doesn't it?
Sarah, that's exactly what it feels like.
When you're having a great day, come to Kessler's.
Have some coffee and let us clean your jewelry.
Our jewelry cleaning equipment is completely different than what you have at home.
And we're delighted to do it for free, of course.
Welcome to Kessler's.
To find the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
It's a summer of big wins with WinFest at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Just play with your Potawatomi rewards card for entries and your chance to win cash and reward play all summer long. Then keep the excitement going because all your monthly drawing entries roll over into the WinFest final drawings on September 25th, where you could win cars, dream vacations, free play, and cash. Don't miss out on WinFest only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Outfitting your team? Planning an event? That's a whole lot of moving pieces, and your custom apparel shouldn't be one of the headaches. At Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more, you get more than just printed shirts. You get a local partner who helps you design it, order it, and gives you the confidence that will all come together on time. From team gear to company events, no job is too big. Big Frog delivers quality, guidance, and a smooth experience from start to finish. Skip the guesswork. Go local. Come see us in Mequon or just jump online. bigfrog.com/Mequon.
You never know when someone you care about might need a place like Curative Care. For more than a century, Curative Care has been helping children, adults, and families across southeast Wisconsin navigate developmental disabilities and find the support they need to thrive. They help families every step of the way, from early childhood through adulthood. They connect parents with resources, provide guidance through challenging times, and create a community where people truly belong. If you know someone who may be looking for answers and support for a loved one with developmental disabilities, visit curative.org. That's curative.org. Do it today.
Every homeowner has a list. That roof, those windows, that bathroom you've been meaning to update. If you've been putting off home improvements, you're not alone. At Exterior Pros and Baths, they help homeowners upgrade their homes with beautiful roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, and bathrooms built to last. Right now, save up to $3,000 on your next project. Don't wait until a small problem becomes an expensive one. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com. Exterior Pros and Baths. Done right, built to last.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com. That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
Right now, more than 100,000 children waiting in foster care need our help. The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption is focused on finding them safe, permanent homes. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Yeah, wrap it up, Kyle and Brust. Thanks for hanging with us on your Friday. The Homer Hour is coming up right after us. C-Cat, I don't think he got in trouble during the commercial break, but his face does look a little bit defeated.
Yeah.
Coast is clear so far.
I don't even want to talk about it. Like, that's how uncomfortable it made me feel.
Yeah, I agree. I can't believe they've been together 9 years.
Yeah,
9.5.
What are you doing for the 10-year anniversary? 9.5, that's coming up quick. Golfing? Going to see the Odyssey for the 16th time?
Year anniversaries.
To be decided.
You know what's crazy? You know how long Strouf was dating his woman for before they got engaged?
How long?
Just over 2 years.
Barely.
Nice.
Like 2 years and a month.
Yeah. To each their own journey. I was with mine for 5.
Yeah, to each their own journey, for sure. Like, I don't know.
Dude, so I know this girl, and
there's no playbook for this kind of stuff.
There is no playbook for it. So I know this young lady, and I was on social media because that's where I find out all my little news about other people. And it said, congratulations on your wedding. I said, congratulations on her wedding. Last time I was with her, she was on a boat on Tinder. She getting married. So I texted her friend. I said, when did this girl get engaged?
So hold on.
Right after that. I was like, wow. I was helping her swipe. I was like, oh, yeah, he go with him.
I love helping people swipe. It's very fun, number one. Number two, this is, again, to your point on everybody's got their own journey. People, how old are you?
36.
You're 30. So people your age rush. Like,
no.
Not you. I'm not referring to you. But like, I would say people that get to 36 and want to have kids, they realize I gotta go. So if you meet somebody you like,
Well, I guess if I was
Lock it
36
up.
and I met somebody, I would probably be a little bit in a hurry.
Yeah, that body clock's
You
ticking.
show some more urgency.
Yeah, body clock tick not for me. I ain't got no body clock. I can pump it out now. I can pump it out later.
Don't say pump one out.
I bet that's
Don't
what
say
it
that.
is.
Yeah, don't say that. Though.
What do you mean?
If that you talk about feeling uncomfortable, pump it out.
I mean, that wasn't the initial intent of my comment, but after you said that, damn, I'm good.
I didn't say that. That was him that said that.
No.
Wait, what?
No, you said don't say pump one out.
Oh, got it. No, don't say that. I said that already. Anyway,
I don't have a clock.
Okay, well, I don't have any further comment on this. Can you bring something else
what,
up,
what was the
please?
whole point of this? What were you saying?
People rush when they get to their mid-30s and they haven't been married yet.
Oh, yeah.
That was my point.
Well, he's not in his mid. Who are you referring to? Like, what was the
The
point?
person, your friend that you were swiping with.
Oh, yeah.
Are we having the same I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
I started thinking something.
It's Friday. The outro music played. Kyle is in his car right now.
Yeah, that's a fair point by you.
No. I'm here. I'm present. I love when people I'm friends with call me during my show.
Always a pleasure to hang out with the KB fam.
Yeah, thank you, y'all.
Make it
Appreciate
a great weekend. Packers training camp will continue throughout the weekend. The trade deadline coming Monday. Hopefully the Brewers get a little active for us. Skubal, I'm looking at you. Do they do it? Yes or no?
They do something, not
Skubal. No, not Skubal. I don't think they do either. Hope they do that.
They love their prospects too much. Matt Arnold already said he loves the future.
Some of them.
That's all right.
We'll all find out together. The Homer Hour is coming up in 2 minutes right here on ESPN Wisconsin.
Ran from Hampton to southbound 41, so watch out for that. Delays coming in from the